Welcome everyone. We are here for Super Millions. It is that time. It is a big final table, big names, same time, same place, every Tuesday, 1:45 Eastern. Of course, a very special guest who I will introduce to you right now, Mustafa Kanit, over 12 million in lifetime poker earnings live. He can do it all. He was just at the World Cup final. He's now joining us, and he will be alongside me today, calling to action for this very, very big prize pool and a very, very big name poker final table. Mustafa, can we bring him in? Can we bring the lead? There, look at that. On cue. He's on time. He just gets it done. This is the guy that can do it all. Mustafa, how are you?
I'm great. Yourself?
Well, I'm very good, man. Holiday season, exciting times, and of course, there's poker. There's always poker. This is another final table for the Super Millions. I know you've played. You are familiar with a lot of these guys, and what is your best Super Millions result? I know you're very familiar with this. You play the high stakes tournaments online.
Yeah, I mean on GG I never played as much, to be honest, and this tournament in particular I never grinded it as much. So I'm familiar with the structure. I'm familiar with a lot of the regs for sure, but it's not a tournament that I feel mine. Let's say it that way.
Right. Well, we're going to get more familiar today. And of course, you are going to recognize some of the names, some of the brightest stars in poker, people you battle with live and online. Let's go ahead and dive right into that final table and take a look at the action and who we got today. I know some big names, and we're gonna do a wager, right, Mustafa? We got to bet a dinner at least or something.
Yalla.
I know you're an action
guy. A good
guy.
dinner, a nice dinner. Okay.
Well, we're gonna do red or black, so we gotta get to the action, guys. Take us to the action. Let's see the final table. Let's see who's here. Let's see what we're doing, and let's go ahead and dive in. And then I think we will have a big chip leader today, if I'm not mistaken, a very talented player. And at some point they're gonna send us to the final table, Mustafa. I know it. I know they want to build the hype. They want to get it going. They want everyone to get their wagers in online with friends and bet. But let's take a look at the final table, guys. Please, third time's the charm. Bang! There it is, Mustafa. This is the third time a charm day. We're there. There's people. Look at Sergey already dropping the Homer Simpson, the emoji, the thing, the chip leader 5 million. He's already doing things. People are fired up, and some big names here. Who stands out for you other than that big 5 million chip stack?
I would say Sergi, Pedro is a really good player. Anatoly, great player. Let me see.
A lot of emojis, a lot of video screens early. Zombie Chow.
Also, there's Nikita. I saw online a few times.
Yeah,
it's not the Nikita everybody knows, but it's another good Nikita.
Yeah, I think that's Makita, not Chiquita, Nikita Banana. That's the different. Yeah, not Makita Batastowski, who is, of course, the guy just gets it done in every single sense of the word. But there is a very tough player who has a Super Millions resume as well as a 4.5 million in GGPoker earnings. Of course, Anatoly Filatov. We can't not talk about Anatoly. He's also a two-time winner of the Super Millions. So that is something that no one at this final table has done. The only other winner, I believe, is Ritor Alabi. And Sergey putting pressure on here. Real quick, we got to go red or black, Mustafa. I'll let you choose for the pick.
I go red.
Okay, so we're going to go 1-2, and then one's all the way. There is such a big lead between first and second. This is a huge flip that we are going to be going for. There's so many video clips getting shown. This is there's the Gandalf. There's shout out to Pads. A lot of it's gonna be a fun one today, I can tell. And there it is, zombie all in. Sergey, are you surprised to see the 3-bet fold off of that stack size? I mean, that's a very short stack, and he's got king queen, but interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it because I mean the range of under the gun is very polarized, especially with that stack. But it's fine play.
Yeah, he's right back at it. He figures he'll pick it up. He's running into top of ranges here in the spots, right? He's opening late position, king 10 off, not a great hand, but against a short stack, if you were to get it and call it off, probably going to be live most of the time, flipping. But again, just folds, no problem on a short stack. Do you like that, or do you say with this amount of chips, do you just kind of go in there and call off the remainder? Do you think that's fine?
No, I think it's a raise fold. It's a clear raise fold. Raise call would be a big mistake.
My question to you there is, what's the cutoff though? How many blinds with king 10 off that guy shoves? Do you call it off? Like, what's your cutoff on automatically calling it?
I mean, I'm very tight on these spots I'm calling. Like, I think, I mean, in some situation you can open jam, of course, but it's a nice raise fold, especially, you can put a lot of pressure with your stack and like putting it in a spot where, like trying your luck in a way. I don't like it. I like to keep my stack.
Very nice. Well, we're getting, guys, again, Mustafa Kanit, follow him, Instagram, Twitter, all the good stuff. He's also been on my podcast. You can check that out and get to know Mustafa better. Of course, 12 million plus in earnings live poker. He knows his stuff. We're gonna be leaning towards him for the analysis and for making the color, we'll provide ourselves a nice day today. But I definitely defer to Mustafa on very close spots. But please take your notepad, paper out, take a look at what he's got to say. And he was just at the World Cup final. Tell me about that quickly. That's pretty special, man. What a game.
It was amazing. I mean, I've been in Qatar. I went one day for one Morocco game. I came back to Dubai. Then I went back for Morocco plus with Argentina against Holland. And then I came back, and then I went back again for another Morocco game. I never came back. I stayed there like a week. I had only a backpack.
Is that a black flop? Is that black? Is this our first flop, or did we miss one somehow?
Okay. No, we didn't. It's the first. It's the first
one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna interrupt you, and I'm gonna. So I want to hear all about this because I'm a super soccer fan. Sickest game probably of all time. I mean, it seems made up. Honestly, it was so ridiculous of a thing. But I'll take Sergey. Who do you got for two? Let's do our picks, and then we'll dive back into the World Cup.
I go with Pedro, and I go with Barak, my Achi from Israel.
Very strong picks. That's a big deal, man. That's I guess pretty even, right? The two.
I still have less chips than you. Picking two guys, I have less stack than you. So
yeah,
I wanted to go for Sergi really hard because I know the guy.
I'm gonna go
with a tough competitor.
I'm gonna go with Ray Tor. He's won a Super Millions before. He's got $1 million. I feel like that's the play. I
go for the back Anatoly.
I was hoping you were sleeping on his 620 and you just took the chips, but yeah, you can't.
No. I never sleep on Anatoly. Long time friend too. Like a kid. If there is one guy I don't sleep on. Yeah,
I don't like it. I kind of wish I had lost the first pick, got the two, and then
you wanna change Anatoly for Sergi since you love him so much.
I'm gonna think about that. Let me not decide. I'm gonna take a moment on that. I will then go with. Man, it's getting. I think Zombie. I'm gonna go with Zombie Chow. I feel like he's been. Actually, I should have looked a little closer. I was thinking of someone else. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just go with Zombie Chow. He feels like my dark horse today. I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Xavier Xu.
Okay, and then
I don't know him, but he feels like in the right position at the right time, and he's gonna just rejam all day on Sergi, and it's gonna be a happy tournament for him.
All right, I will take Nikita.
Yeah, it's a good call. So who's left? Banana.
Yeah. But do you get him? Because that would be 5. Is that right? We get 4 and 5? Is that how it's going to go? Or do we get
you got no. You got the chip leader, bro. Like, let me get 5.
All right, you can have him. I'm listening. I'm not in a place to negotiate. I'm just saying that's fine.
Come on, you got the chip leader. Like, you have more chips than me. Like,
all right,
let me at least have more players.
All right, fine.
Okay,
you got it. You drive a hard bargain. We're playing for a very nice dinner. We'll do a big dinner, the whole deal, drinks, dessert, maybe even a fly-in. I don't know. We could clarify that if we want to do a destination dinner. A destination dinner. You know, like.
Oh, you're so fancy. No. Let's keep it to a normal dinner.
All right, normal dinner.
Flying with the family and everything. 15K. You want to make me lose today? Like, you love your team. No, chill it out. When we are in the same location, good. Invite your friends, invite your wife. All good. I already know I'm gonna invite. No problem. I'm happy. Like,
beautiful. I love it. All right, we got our dinner set in the audience at home. It's going to be $50 GG tournament ticket or $100, and we're going to give you some players. So I'm going to give you guys to sweat. So it would be a double bonus if these players win. I'm going to give you Sergey. I'm going to give you the Brazilian Pedro because I love, I'm a super Brazil sucker for Brazil. I love Brazil. And you can pick one guy to Mustafa. They're going to get 3 players that they get to sweat for a double bonus. Who's the next guy they get?
I go with the chip leader, so they stay all night. Can do that.
Rock. All right, fair enough. They got the top 3 stacks, guys. If one of the top 3 wins, you're going to win $100.
I don't know, but who do you give? You give Sergi and Pedro?
Yes.
No, I don't want to give Barak. I give Anatoly Filatov.
But it's for the fans. You're not giving them up. You still have them. The audience gets them as a bonus.
No,
And
I
that's
know,
not-
I know, but I have a feeling that Anatoly is gonna
All
make
right.
good in this
All right.
one. And you know, when
right,
you have
you
a short stack that do good, you feel good about it. You know?
All right, it's the holiday week. It's holiday season. I'm gonna give him Barack anyway. You guys got 4 of the 9. If one of those 4 players,
What a nice guy!
$100,
What a nice guy!
I mean, it feels right. I feel right. I love the audience.
Yeah.
I love the Super Millions. We're having fun today, and we are going to be playing the winner. So tell me about the World Cup final. What happened? You go to the game, and like, could you ever in a million years imagine that type of? I mean,
no, I mean, the first thing is that as a location, like, you know, they speak a lot about it from outside, but I've been there and it was like one of the best places I've been. I saw so much generosity that I never seen anywhere else, like, but multiple times. Like, I don't know. One time I was with a friend of mine in the hotel. I started to speak to these 2 Arabs guy, you know, like a small talk. I figure out that I actually speak good Arabic, even though I didn't practice for a long time. I speak Moroccan, and you know, I check out. I go in my taxi with my friend. They came. They start to knock at my door. They're like, "No, look, if you have a money issue, we pay you the hotel." And it wasn't a cheap hotel. And they were like, yeah, it's a money. I was like, no, I don't have money issue. Like, it's all good. Like, I have a reservation somewhere else. And they were like, no, like, trust me, don't be embarrassed. Like, you will be our guest. And I was like, no, it's all good. And I had to go. Then another time I was with another friend. She had to buy like some makeup in Sephora. One guy passed by and he's like, gay guy, completely fine. Like, he wasn't like, you can tell, like, he could tell. And he was like, no, look, you're so pretty. Try this cream, try this. I buy you whatever you want. You need to try them. You know, and I don't know, but it was like every day. I was at dinner. One guy had a broken phone. One guy came and he gave my iPhone. It was like, oh no, look, your phone is broke. Like, take. I don't want anything. I don't want. Like, leave me alone. Take this phone. Wow. You know, and it was every day. Like, every day. It was insane. Also, it was quite open. It wasn't like, you know, you go there, like, if you're a girl, you had to wear, you know, like something. It was like open. It was, I don't know, like Dubai, like in the States almost. It wasn't, you know, like, and I met gays, I met any kind of, the only thing they were close-minded if on the street, but, you know, at the end of the day, I see it as respecting their culture. And, you know, if you want to do something, you do behind your doors. But, you know, I'm not there to change the culture. I'm just there to enjoy that place. And I enjoyed it completely. Like, it was incredible.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it just seems like an absolutely unbelievable. So many storylines, so many upsets, and look at this, Banana going for the bluff there, and that is
my boy Banana.
The Austrian flag, man. They're so tough. Look at, he's rapping Ben CB 789. That is Banana Ben CB 789. Shout out to the legend, that man Ben, and he's dancing, and he should be. That was the play of the day.
That was
so far.
delightful, yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, and I went also as an experience as a Moroccan. I'm both, you know, I'm Italian Moroccan. Like, I feel both. It's the way I am. And it was unbelievable. The stadium was always so crowded, 90% of the people supporting Morocco. And the way they played, the way, you know, like, it was a unique atmosphere. Then I had the blast. I met many of the soccer guys. Like, it was just great experience for me overall, really.
That's, man, that is.
I went with Mustafa. We went the first time with Mustafa, your friend, El Kabir. We went together.
Yeah.
We flew from Dubai together, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that actually cracked me up when I saw. I couldn't believe it. I love that guy so much. The fact that you guys like just showed up in a room and I saw a picture, that gave me a lot of joy. And Sergey is putting the pressure on, man. He is over 5 million. He had a nice hand there, 2 overs. And the second nut flush draw does pick that up. Sergey at 5.1. He is in the driver's seat and he is going to town here. Opening up the king 3 suited and 6s, gets to fold. 9s, not going to get the button to fold here with 9s. Surely just likely call, I would imagine, right? They're so
probably
deep.
It's
and also the ICM
here.
is massive for this stack. I mean, it would be a blunder for him to go out, but here we go. 3-way. Anatoly completes. King 3 suited has the lead. Queen 5-5, 2 clubs. Sergey, does he want to put the pressure on here? It's a little bit difficult, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, he's got the chip lead. Are you good with the check there?
Yeah, it's a good check. Anyway, he can still rack some queens, turn a river. He can even check some 5s. Like, his range is constructed really well in this spot. and he's completely fine to check the situation, I think. Like Sergi, maybe you don't know him as well, but he's been one of the guys we fight the most. Like he's on top. He's on top. I fight him a lot in the 5K sit and goes. He was top rag on that. One of the best players, like Bushu, or like many guys come from that background. And MTT is online. He's on top of the scale. Like I would not put him second to many people. So he's in that league. He's that good, the guy.
Well, so, I'll tell you what. He just earned himself another winner here. No one's going to be making a move at this pot. No one has a club even in their hand to start bluffing. He does hit the king on the river. Now it's a very weak kicker.
Yeah, he might check. I like the check.
Yeah, there's loses to things, and banana can't really not much else he could do there, but a little bit frustrating to have that best hand and things just kind of going Sergey's way. He will go ahead and pick that up, and I do want to mention. Right now, I just put a link up on the chat on YouTube for a GGPoker community. It's on Reddit, and it is the promotion called Hands Up. So if you actually guess the winning hand of this tournament, I know that seems hard, right? But if the hand that you guess, you need to put the suits as well, and you guess, so like you could say ace 3 of hearts will be the winning hand today. That's my guess. For example, there's a jackpot every week. It increases, and you would win the jackpot. So you need to go to the link, put your guess in, and at heads up, they will lock in all the people that have guessed, and the jackpot will be awarded. So that is a hands up promotion GG doing. Check it out on Reddit. Link is in the chat. And we got a giveaway no matter what today, $50 or $100 on GGPoker. And then we also have the bonus hands up promotion. You guys can check that out. What do you want to put a winning hand guess in today, Mustafa? Do you have one? What do you think will be the winning hand today?
I think it's gonna be 9 of diamond and jack of spades.
Wow.
Very weird one, but that's what I feel.
9 of diamond, jack of spade. I got ace of heart, 3 of heart, guys. Let me know. You can type in the chat here what you think the winning hand will be. It won't count for that giveaway, but that'll just prep you, put it out there, let everyone know what you did guess, and then go ahead and do that. That will be fun. And at the moment, Sergey, chipping up. What else do you expect? You said he's one of the best. He's got the chip lead. And is this one of those final tables? Could we just see a runaway? Are we going to see Sergey just separate himself, get such a huge lead, and put everyone?
It could be. Because also, like, the thing with this structure is that the final table restarted with a fair deepness. Even if you have 2 million, you're playing 35K big blind. So a lot of playability. And the thing is, when the blinds will go up in 3 hands, actually, like the playability of the short stack will change dramatically. So he might be that case scenario that goes fast. And Serge is capable to crush the tournament. That's no doubt about it. The only thing is that Pedro is also a very good player, and he doesn't give away often his stack. So it's going to be a fair competition. Like, this is what I think, especially between these two, because they're very good players, both of them.
Yeah, I see Pedro, very impressive resume as well. He's made a final table before, and he also is, he's got some earnings in Super Millions. Looks pretty experienced and dangerous. And of course he is.
Yeah, it's this new generation of Brazilians that are not really new, but the new guys that are playing the super high stake, and he's one of them. So it's very solver oriented, I would say, but very good player. He's been playing also Triton. I saw him. He played a bunch of 50K, 100Ks. It's like that crew. So it's a very good player, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is wow. I'm impressed. I actually am not as familiar with this player, but yeah, good stack. He's got a very tough seat though on the direct right of the chip leader. So he's got his work cut out for him, and Barack sitting decent with his seat where he is with his stack. And there is some short stacks, a lot of players with similar stacks today. As we see Sergey, what do you we got the 9-7 suited. He's got the chips. This is a little bit, seems a little wide to me. I've seen many players flat, right? Pairs and suited broadways. Are you okay with this 9-7 suited flat? Do you think this is a little out of line, or is this just standard? They're deep enough and playable hand, and he can put a lot of.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. And consider that with these stacks, like the guy you're gonna pressure the most is like the 2 million stack, theoretically. So it's completely fine. Like, it's not a bad call pre-flop, and especially Sergi always make a straight, so it's why fold it?
Right. Yeah,
No,
wow.
I think it's completely fine. Also, big blind is jamming super tight because there is a big ICM pressure on him. A lot of pay jumps, and he has a stack that he has double stack of the short stacks, so he's not going to be incentivized to go too wide. So that protect in a way he's flat, and he's a hand that has good board ability, good board equity. You flop, you make so many weird hands, like it's a weird situation where you can win a lot of money to the opponent, so it's completely fine.
And sizing
Also
wise,
pick it up as
goes for a
he went
value
small.
bet. Small, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a good value bet, I think. I mean, also make your spot easy against big raises, like you can call, like it's a completely fine bluff catch. And I think Pedro might gonna fold probably. Yeah.
Man, it's fun to watch. It is fun to watch the sizings and the game and just the level of play nowadays. There's a lot of great players out there. We have seen some really special hands in the Super Millions, some players that are willing to go for it, make some big plays. And, here again, Sergey is, this is a pretty big fist pump spot if you're Banana, where he's knows how wide Sergey's opening. He's got ace 10 suited here.
Yeah,
And
it's an easy jam.
Surf it in. Yeah, this is gonna go all of it. And I think he's expecting to fold the majority of the time, right? Just knowing that Sergey's opening so wide. How light would you like to see a shove there, especially knowing Sergey's not really looking to call off chips? He's looking to just pick up pots. Like, could you maybe extend the belt a little there and loosen it up and go even wider? What do you think is reasonable?
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. He can open their bottom super wide because anyway, the other two guys have very massive ICM pressure for real. I didn't like this open from the cutoff. I found it a bit wide, but other than that, like I think he played good. Like the 10-4 suited is completely fine open. Like nothing bad, especially in these situations. Like you can open wider, so it's fine. Like there is a lot of I don't know, adaptation is important in tournaments and get the best of certain situations. And, like in this situation that you can put a lot of ICM pressure. So it's completely fine for the others. Like when there is a 400K stack, another 400K stack, like, and you have, 800, 700, you want to cash the extra 2, 3, 4 buy-ins, especially at this stake.
Yeah. Well, he's showing, again, part of the willingness to fold, to open so light and fold, you're going to get paid just more often, right? People are going to play a bit wider. And, when you separate to this lead, it really is, it's dangerous. You can do so much with it, be so creative. And he is on his way, 5.5 million, separating over double the second place Pedro and Barack, right around 2 million. So he's got 5.5, very, very healthy.
But Banana is coming. I like this Banana. It was the right pick. Banana is coming. I told you the Banana is coming. I had an Austrian flag for a while.
The
lasagna.
You deserve you are a tough cookie, man. This is Mustafa, guys. Again, give him a follow. Where are you most active, Mustafa? Where do you like your Instagram more, Twitter? You keep busy on social.
Yeah, I'm Instagram more. Twitter, I go on waves. Once in 3 months, I have a week Twitter wave. I mean, I read a lot on Twitter, like news and stuff like this, but I'm not as active. Instagram, I post more. I'm more in that mood.
I agree. Instagram's more fun, but it is nice to stay up to date on things on Twitter. And Barack here battling with the next biggest stack. Gonna go for a smallish bet here. What about third pot? Just kind of protecting. Pretty good flop for tens, right? You got the 7 deuce 9, 2 hearts. You have no heart, tens.
I mean, to be honest, here I don't love the sizing too much.
Would go bigger, maybe.
I will go bigger, because there is a situation that you have so many bluffs still. Okay, this is good.
And is part of this with the ace of hearts, if the heart were to arrive, would be maybe showing this one. But these are the 2 and 3 stack, right? The ICM pretty much the highest. They have a different situation than the majority of the table here. And a heart does arrive. Wow, Mustafa, are we gonna get to see this play out here? Are we gonna get to see a big bet from Pedro? He does hit the key card.
I think I might bluff catch with tens. Like I don't like this bluff too much. Also, the raise on the turn is not constructed as well. It's very hard, like to be balanced there, and like I don't like it. I didn't like it too much.
Wow, I'm excited to see this. I'm guessing it's going to be large. If he's going to bet, is he going for it? Is he going to just, there it is, goes 546. And this sizing though, is it going to work?
646. I don't think it's going to work.
646. So he goes bigger.
He doesn't represent too much. Also pocket threes, he might fold pre-flop. I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense from an outside perspective. This is what I think. It was check flop, right?
He blue check flop and then small bet turn.
Yeah. I don't think he can
help us with that. I was making some notes. Again, we do the highlights of the shows that are on the GGPoker channel. Also, you can see on my YouTube channel. So we do try to get the best hands and break it down. Of course, these are usually 2-hour streams roughly. And Barak with a tough decision here, though. I mean, pretty good hand, but also huge implication for the tournament. If he were to call and be wrong, put himself kind of in that the middle lower, and if he were to call and be right here, he would put himself in a clear second place. So big moment here. I'm not sure.
You want to have a bet, Jeff? You think he's gonna call or fold? I say call. If you say you think fold, we can have a bet.
I think he is going to. They say think long, think wrong, fold it, but too late. I fucked up. I did think he was going to fold, but that's
wow. That was easy money.
It wasn't. I didn't know, but I think it was 51.49. That just felt like it just didn't go right. It just, man, these video emojis this is like, we've already set a record. They're still 9-handed. I see a couple of those at final table. People are firing them off today. We're blasting. We're seeing bluffs. We're seeing a lot of stuff. And Anatoly's got somewhere to go. He's saying, hurry up. And we are in for a treat today. We're seeing some high level stuff. Sergey ace-6 off under the gun, just going right to work. And magically, no one has a very strong hand 9-handed, but ace-2 suited in the big blind, certainly going to call and defend. Although kind of funny that, yeah, I mean, it shows you how hard it is to play out of the big blind. Even like a suited ace, he's actually even behind here. And this board, Sergey gonna have a big advantage on, and also just take a bet, probably, snap, take it down.
Yeah, I think it's one. Wow, I didn't really like the lay down there. I was putting my chips in.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, we want some seat opens as well, like to clarify. You got me this dinner with Sergey. How is gonna lose? Impossible.
Well, you can take a look at the payouts here: 41,000 for 9th, all the way up to 302,000. So very healthy prize pool. Tuesday, again, this is from Sunday. So every Sunday, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Thank you. Let us know where you're watching from. We are doing the final table from the Sunday 10K final table. We basically play all day, and then if you make the final table, you come back Tuesday at 1:45 Eastern for the final table. And this is actually one of those things, man. Mustafa, they talk about rules and poker and about being tight and what you need to have and like why this is such a mess if you get caught up with the second and third stack. But ace queen suited, you also know. Oh wow,
I don't like this.
Wow.
I mean, it's fine, completely fine, but yeah.
Man, Pedro, is there a world where Pedro? No, he's not 3-betting folding there. And wow, what an absolutely massive pot for everyone involved. And we got a real sweat. We got a sweat, and we don't have a sweat anymore. That is cruel, unusual. And Barak is gonna make a nut flush on a very scary board. A pair would have done it versus a nut flush. 3 jacks run off, but Pedro gonna take a tough. He says sorry. I mean, man, what a sick hand there. And again, like the book would say, conventionally you want to stay out of the way of that situation, right? But also he's thinking in his head that Pedro's a great player. Pedro's picking on me because I'm the next biggest stack, and I have basically one of the best hands I can have, and I'm going to go all in. Are you okay with that, or does that seem a little bit aggressive with the ace queen suited?
I didn't like it. I think you can call that hand. I don't know. It's a bit too much to break there, and you have a top 4 stack. I don't know. I would have called tens and I would have called ace queen suited, to be honest. This is what I think. I mean, it's a hand that is super strong post flop too. It's fine. It doesn't break so well with that deepness. And then depends. Maybe same situation against Sergi, I would for bet jam, but against Pedro, I think I would have gone more conservative, to be honest. This is interesting. You might check jam turn, or no, maybe check call again.
Yeah, it's
Fold. Yeah.
yeah, this is man, Sergey up to 5.7 million.
I heard that they're gonna make in the beginning of the next World Cup is gonna be in Canada, and then the finals pretty much in Mexico, and so in the middle in the States, something like that. No.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's going to be in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. And I think I'm not sure where the final is, but probably in the U.S.
I think Mexico.
Oh, it is in Mexico?
I heard this is what I heard.
Really? That's crazy. Maybe they had to like flip for it, right? Maybe they like did a thing. But I think there's only two stadiums in Canada, maybe, and there's like only a few in Mexico as well. But that's curious. They wouldn't put it in like SoFi, where the new stadium in LA or something. I'm surprised by that, but. Well, if anyone in the chat knows where that is, that would be great. That'd be great to let us know. I haven't looked into that yet. We'll be going to those games, right, Mustafa? World Series of Poker or not? What's going on? We're gonna be hitting some games.
Yeah, for sure. I really enjoyed it so much. There is no chance if there is a World Cup, Mustafa is there. I'm telling you that. Also, I really enjoyed the Euros. They were in London, so we went together actually. Yeah, now I remember.
That was
together
fun.
To the Euros.
We went to the semi, right? Or did we? I went to a final.
Quarters, with you. Maybe. Yeah. Or semi-final or quarters. We went to Italy game, I believe.
Yeah, I got to see that final. I'm jealous of you at the World Cup final, but I got to see PKs there at Wembley. That was pretty. The stadium went silent when England lost in the final, but it was a pretty epic game for sure. It is crazy to me that Italy won the Euros and they don't make even the World Cup. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, you should how the best team in Europe and the competition doesn't even get to play in the World Cup of 32 teams like the next year. That's wild.
They fucked up. I mean, we were so close to qualify and then we jinxed it in 3 games. Like, miss a penalty to qualify, miss another penalty to qualify. So it was just the Maktub, let's say it like that. But at the end of the day, Italy is always so competitive when they play. Even when we had a bad team, it was competitive. So it's just about being there and qualify, I would say, because the mentality is there. Even with bad teams, we are very good defensively. Forward, we make it. We can make it. Like, it's not we have good players to make 1 goal. So that is always a good key to success. Even Morocco this year, you see this. When you're good defensively, then there is always a chance, like Greece when they won the Euros back in the days, like you couldn't score them and, they put it in once and you cannot score them. So I like that mentality.
Yeah.
Even though, it's not the best soccer to watch, but it's effective. It's, Germany won a lot of World Cup playing like this, Italy as well. And it's about consistency. Even France is not like, now it's different, but the France of 1998, it was a impressive defensive machine with something happening forward. Like, then going forward, of course they were different, but the base is always having a strong defense, having the Lilian Thuram, having the like even the midfielder, the Vieira, or like the Champs even, or like even Zidane. It's great forward, but he's a great defender as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Morocco run was really, that was insane, man. How big is that? And explain your tie to Morocco. Like, you're from Morocco originally? Like,
my parents are Moroccan.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Italy. Mm-hmm. So it's a mix of culture. I experienced both culture. I lived in Morocco actually for 4 years, mm-hmm. when I was from 1 to 5. So I really feel both. Like it's the way I am. I feel completely Moroccan and completely Italian. Yeah, in some things, I'm definitely more Italian, you know, because culturally I grew up in Italy. Most of my friends are Italian, and but in the same, like, you know, the culture I have at home, like the first language I learned was Moroccan. So I feel both.
How powerful was that for the country? Really, like, I mean, how big a deal? How excited? Is there any, type to understanding you were how big
It
that
was
really was?
massive. It was massive in Europe as well. Like all the big city, a lot of celebrations. Like the vibe in Qatar was crazy because all the Arabic country and African country were supporting Morocco at the same time. You know, all the, you know, in Italy, you're not gonna support Germany or Spain or you know, you're gonna support the underdog, or, you know, like, and in that field you're not supporting France, maybe Argentina, because culturally, you know, we are similar in something, and there is a lot of Argentinians everywhere, but a lot of my friends were for Morocco, for example. So it was like just also, I don't know, you always cheer for the underdog, and when the story is happening, like I believed we could win. You know, when I went there, I was like, okay, I placed one bet actually in the beginning of the World Cup, 11-1 to do quarterfinals.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So, so I was like, I believed in it since the beginning because our squad was like really European. Like say, 6 guys plays in Spain, 5 of them plays in France. We have 4 guys in Premier League, 5 guys in Italy, and then all the squad was European. You know, like very. Ooh, there is Olin and a call here, huh?
Big moment here for a river diamond available. Oh,
Let's go, Xavier. Bye. Nikita was yours, huh? And Xavier is mine.
This is
my boy.
Yeah. Oh man, Nikita. That's a tough way to go out. Ace King suited to 8s, and that is a diamond on the river going to deliver for Xavier, and he is in good shape. And man, tough blow for me, but still, Sergey. I got Sergey, Mustafa. I like my chances. At the same time, it all matters.
You got
Everything
Sergi,
matters. Bro. It all does matter, and you yeah. All right. Well, we're still alive. We're still okay. I'm still okay. That was a big blow though. That starts with 1. Man, Pedro, ace jack suited, pretty nice looking hand, short stacked, although seeing Reitor open, gonna be pretty strong under the gun here, 8-handed. I
think that you can fold, to be honest, especially against a 2.5x, someone that never did action. I don't know the guy, so I don't know. But, you know, 2.5x is a quite strong open rate. We say no. Now we see he has a big spot banana. Yeah, I like the fold. I like the fold.
And the interesting part about the aggressive maneuver is you put 9s now in a very tough spot, right? This is look at this.
He has to fold 9s, I think.
Wow. So big swing there for Pedro, and he wants to call. He would have been in a good spot, but flipping would have been an okay spot. Where it ends up losing those chips off the 2.5 open, and ace queen suited gets out of the way. So that was a very interesting hand. A couple options, a couple decisions that there was multiple.
I mean, it's a tough spot for ace queen suited, especially with this, how he plays, and folding is not a bad thing. Like especially with this ICM pressure, the big blind, the under the gun. He never played a hand and he raised 2.5x under the gun. He expecting a very strong range to jam from there from Pedro. I'm sure ace jack suited is the bottom, but let's see. Xavier, my boy,
taxi cab, baby, got a piece. Everyone has a little something. Ace queen in a much better position, and Anatoly is looking for
ace queen. He has a lot of something.
He needs a ton of help. Not going to be it. Anatoly is going to be a move, but. That was, I guess, stays in your family there, but Anatoly both are good friend, great player. Nice. Look at that. 10, almost 11 million in earnings on GGPoker and Super Millions. He's the number 9th ranked player, 2 titles, a handful, a lot of final tables. I could tell you actually exactly, I believe for final tables, Anatoly has got 7 in season 1 and season 2, and also 3 in season 1. So 10 final tables. This may be number 10 or 11 and 2 titles. So he will not win another one. And we are seeing some fast and heavy action here, down to 7. Appreciate everyone joining. Let us know you're watching from. Jeff Gross alongside Mustafa Kanit calling the action today. And we are in for a treat. We got the giveaway in the end of the stream as well, $50 or $100. Please hit that thumbs up. I see a bunch of you doing that. Really do appreciate that. And we will That is the first. Yeah, Mustafa, don't forget to hit it yourself. I just hit it on myself as well. That's right. Get that thumbs up. Helps the show, helps us. And, we got a lot of people watching, 1,100 on right now, growing and growing. And we are going to be playing to a winner today. So we will announce that the once we get three-handed, I will put in the keyword and we will, it'll be hit the thumbs up, put in the keyword, and then you'll be eligible for the giveaway, Mustafa. $50 or $100, nothing to sneeze at. Holiday season, if you don't have a GGPoker account, you could always, you could gift it to a friend. Or
we all started from the bottom. I don't know. Me, I started with, you remember, they had the poker strategy thing. You got $50 after you did something, and I started with $10, my first deposit. So $100 is 10x what I started with. So take it, guys. You don't know where it's gonna bring you.
Yeah, you never
try.
Start. That's the crazy part about poker tournaments, right? It's like you really just one given day, focus, play good, a little bit of run good, and you can really have a unique situation, obviously, to gamble responsibly, to play poker responsibly, and sell action or start slow, make sure you're hedged, not just doing something crazy. But it's there's an opportunity.
The important thing in the beginning is like in the beginning, if you lose $10 or $20 or $50, it's always money that you can make in real life, so it doesn't jeopardize you. But later on, having strict rules is very important, because in the moment you're going to play higher and you're going to have 1, 2, 5K bankroll, whatever, it's going to be so hard to make this money in real life and put aside. So if you have very good bankroll management, that is going to be really hard to lose that money. So you have a lot of upside still, of course, but you have lower downside, because really it's very hard to make that money a bankroll in real life afterwards, especially in country like Italy, Morocco, or wherever. In maybe in the States with a few assets and something, you can make it back if you're a smart guy. But in some other countries, it's tough, especially Brazil, for example. Like when you have a bankroll, keep your bankroll.
Yeah, that's great advice. It's super important. And also the landscape's changed a lot, right? You and I started, I don't know what year exactly for you, maybe early 2000s. I was 2000, I think 2002. And obviously poker, things just like anything, markets and industries change, and you want to take your time and understand what you're getting into. Tournaments, cash games, sit and goes, live, online. There's micro stakes, medium stakes, big, like so many different nuances, and you can't really give advice as a blanket on what to do. But
there is so many branch in poker, and now today is made that you better specialize in something. Like I would say, like if you play something, play that, build a skill set. And then eventually, when you have a good skill set, it's easier to move from one discipline to another. But the most important thing is don't focus on the money, like focus on the skill set, because then money will be just a consequences, just put straight rules, be good with your bankroll management, and build a skill set.
Yeah, it's great. Great advice for sure. Well, we are seeing Sergey up to 6 million, and we have got 700.
Oh my God. The easiest dinner of your life. Unbelievable. It was just about red and black. Red and black. I pick red. Easy money for you.
It's listen, you got Barack, you got 3 million. Man, come on, Mustafa.
Yeah, but I'm Italian. Let me jinx it a bit, let me complain. It's all strategy. It's all strategy.
Yeah, it is a lot. I understand, man. I understand. I just know it's never easy. That's for sure.
I'm playing the Dan Coleman moves, like so then.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's all good. All tactics are allowed. It's a friendly one. It will be a nice dinner. But man, Ben and Ben CB Banana, he has got another nice spot here. Got 2 9s, and there it is. We know what that means. Got the Rambo. Is that time? That's game time. That's all in 2 9s.
Rambo is game time.
That means that's playing for rolls right there. When you get the Rambo out, you're playing for it all. And he is in there, and he's rocking some new ones. I haven't even seen this. Always, what is that one? The 7 there, and we've got 9s again for Xavier this time. Going to get to open it up. Not much.
Xavier is going. Look. Also, the good thing is Xavier plus Barak, they make almost a third, And I feel Xavier. I told you. I pick him when I had bigger. I felt the guy. I felt it. China Express.
Yeah, this is becoming, it's not over. Like I said, it is definitely separated right now. It's sort of breaking. The chip leader's gotten richer, but it's still wide open, and you sort of consolidated your 1 and 2 pick there Barack and Pedro. So it didn't go out of the family. You're okay. I think you're okay. It's not
Yeah.
over yet. Jack 6 off Sergey. Defend, no defend, maybe just pick a different spot, or do you have such a lead? Can you defend this wide?
I mean, Banana give a pattern. You know, the Rambo was less strong than before. He just put the Rambo because he wanted to put the Rambo. I'm gonna go all in, I think. I got a life read there. I have to be honest. I got a life read. It was a pattern. It wasn't as strong.
And where are you at right now in terms of your poker point of, like, you prefer online or live more? If you had
I prefer live. I missed it so much during the thing is, in the beginning of COVID, I played a lot. Felt like going back to my 20s or 15, 16, where I played every day. And then I got a bit burnt out because I don't know, just doing the same thing day and day. And I always had this balance that I played online for maybe a few months, then I would be a bit bored and I would go play the tour. Then, after 3 months of playing the tour, I would go back home and put more volume online. And having one of these two missing, he made me just, not enjoy it as much, like not enjoying just having online. It felt like wrong. So I prefer to stop for a little. And now that live is back, I'm full on it. Like I'm very blessed to do what I like. I'm very happy to play the big stuff. I'm very happy to, at the same time, I'm a tournament player. So if it's a small field, I don't like it. If it's like, a 15 people tournament, I don't like it. So it's, for example, the Triton event, I love to play, like the 100Ks, the 50Ks, whatever, because every tournament is over 100 people. You play for big money. The competition is great. So, for example, this tournament, I love to play them. But I don't know, for example, even the EPT high rollers lately, there were like 15, 20 people with, maybe 1 or 2 bad players and like, I don't know, a lot of variants, and I didn't like that kind of competition, but I like to play bigger fields. This is the reality. I always found myself as a tournament player. I grinded sit and go for many years, but I want to play tournaments, not sit and goes.
Yeah, no, there's something just special about tournaments. It's just nothing like it. Getting chips live, the trophy, the excitement, big money, the ROI. It's huge. It's very fun. And I'll tell you what else is fun. It is a chance to win free money, and that is a hands up promotion on GG. I just put the link in the chat on here on the YouTube stream, and you guys can have a shot to win that, to guess what you believe will be the winning hand. I believe Mustafa said Jack 9 off, spade and diamond. If I'm not mistaken, I said ace 3 of hearts, and you guys can go ahead and click that link and put your guess in. And if you want to put it in here just for fun as well, you can let us know what you're going to pick, and we can see if someone is able to predict. It's hard. There's a lot of hand combinations. Look at this. Ace 5 suited. Sergey goes for it, steps into it, and this is where it can all unravel. And he is saying, come on. Ooh, this would be a dirty backdoor chop. We've seen it before. Is it there? It is not. It is
not today.
A duck, goose, brick. It is a super brick, not a deuce, but a brick, a duck. It's a 4. And Sergey still chipped up from the start, but that is a little bit different switch.
He open again.
Ace 6 off. He's got a plan. You got a plan. You stick to it. He's going for it. And he's run into a big hand. Xavier, no messing around. 3x snap fold. The 9s, I believe, was a fold. And
yeah, that's fine.
That makes sense, right? That's
what you cannot do anything.
Raise, and get out of the way. And man, this is I don't know. I'm getting listen. It's all good. It's all fun and games, but the dinner's definitely gotten a little bit like, you actually have the advantage, I think, overall on chips now. All of a sudden, that just shifts so fast.
I have all 3 guys, my boys. Look, 3 against. Actually, it's surrendered. The strategy. The 2 on the left and the 2 on the right are my boys. I still don't give up on Pedro.
I love it. You're not a fair weather fan, Mustafa. I know that. You stick with your horses and your guns, and you're a man of the people. I love that. Always love your style. And again, we are going to play to a winner today. We're going to get to see who it is. We are already down to 7, 68,000 guaranteed, 302,000 going to the winner. A new Super Millions champion, very likely today. Retora Olabi is your only remaining Super Millions champion. So someone's going to get a hardware, get a little bit of prestige. We saw Anatoly bow out. He had 2 titles.
Who are Limitless is the guy who won the most, or Adrian also won a lot?
So
those, no?
yeah, five is the record. I think Artur maybe has 5. And
Arthur, yeah.
Artur and on what's man, I'm drawing a Nicholas Osted, I believe. 5s.
Okay, makes sense.
5s to 9-10 suited. Ooh, 5s with a good start. Great turn.
Where is the
just has to
9?
fade.
Ronaldo, the number 9. Fenomeno.
It is not. It is Zombie Chow, my man. I was asking for Zombie. He was sort of my dark horse, and that's a big swing. Keep the chips away from the Austria man right there. And Zombie Chow. Blinds are up 30,000, 60,000. Price of poker is on the rise. Sergey with ace-9 suited. We know he's playing. Plays ace-6 off. Plays a ton of hands. He's still keeping the pressure on. And King 10 in the big blind. A little bit of a decision here.
Defense. Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, defense, King 10 and action flop here. Top pair, okay kicker, and we got top and bottom. I'm sorry, bottom 2 versus top pair, modest kicker. Pretty interesting spot here. He does check call, sees a clean turn, of course, loses to Jack Queen, some other coolers, but got to feel good with Sergey opening up the lot super wide that your hand is good here. Doesn't have a dime in his hand, doesn't have a Jack or Queen. Do you think check calling? I mean, he's short though, right? The board can get dicey here.
Check jam is never bad here.
Yeah, I think that makes more
I mean,
sense.
check call is fine too, but it's fine to have some protection. Like he double up uncontested when he folds, and
Right.
you know, it's good to get it in. I think check jam is the play here.
Yeah, because also like ace jack, for example, right, or ace queen. Now, like you get, well, you would get those hands that can't fold. Maybe you do keep some bluffs in, is the thought process. But ace-9 does check back. Scary card on the river. Ray Tord does. Would have got called. I mean, I don't know. Actually, Sergey on the turn would have been interesting what he does there to get checked shoved on there, right? Like,
I mean, it's fine. Also, I think it's probably calling. He needs to put 400 for like, yeah, I think probably it's calling. Yeah, also, there is so many bluffs for the opponent there.
Interesting. That was an interesting spot. Ray Torque gonna pick it up 1 million. Barack blind on blind. I think the most interesting part of poker and tournaments is blind on blind. We see it so often. There's so much artwork, so much creativity that can happen here and styles that people play. But you often see a lot of carnage blind on blind. The ranges are wide and people are willing to go for it here. Jack 8, 4-8 suited. 4-8 suited does choose to check back. And we are playing a pot where both players do have bottom pair on the flop. Jack 8 does have the best hand now. And I wonder with the check back on the turn, if he is going to feel comfortable to bet or he still wants to check, right? His hand's still probably good, but doesn't want to get blown off, checks it back.
I mean, opponents can have all the 9x that can play check back the flop. But on the river, I think he should value bet.
Yeah. Expect a bet here. Jack 8.
One big blind, one big blind and a half. And I expect a call from the other side. Okay, this size maybe
102,000, 4-8 as played. Probably can
might
discount
fold against this side.
You fold here because I think you kind of take away like the spades though, right? Like, to your opponent, is he going to check spades, like a modest spades twice, maybe take a shot to win, like a ugly spade draw? So you start thinking, what does your opponent have that doesn't bet? I don't know, but yeah, maybe you're right. That sizing does seem a little bit much to call with just an 8. So he does make the fold. Nice play all around. 1.2 million. Rator is on his way. And we are still 7-handed.
Yeah, nobody buffs.
Rock making
also all the short double. I like my chances, man. I like my chances how he's playing up.
It started with that comment. It was when there's literally instantly like double, chip ups, no calls, raise fold. Sergey's got to pick it up, man. I'm really don't have many options besides Sergey. I think that's my best bet. Like that's really what I'm riding on here. Pedro
Sergi, his name.
Sergi.
Spanish.
Sergi.
Spanish.
Right. That's
Sergi.
what, as you're international, Mustafa, that's another thing. That's another thing that Mustafa brings to the table. How many languages do you speak? I gotta say at least 3, right? You're 4, 5. What do you got?
5. I would say fluently 5, and then I got, I have some small talk in another few, plus the Italian dialects. That's another 3 language I speak, I would say. Yeah, I'm good.
Wow.
If you leave me somewhere, like come back in a few months, I will speak. Then like I cannot write really well in most of languages except Italian, and my English I would say is fine, but I'm a speaker. Like I have a good ear for language. Also, when you speak the southern one, Spanish, Italian, some French, you get them quite quick,
Yeah, it's that's a lot. I mean, that's impressive on a first date to tell a girl you can slip that in 8 languages, right? You could legitimately say that, and that would be you could say it. You could speak 8, right? The Italian dialects.
I mean, real, then gonna be which language you speak, and I'm telling you, okay, like if she speak French, I can get along really, like I can speak. If she speaks Spanish, I'm really good. If you speak Italian, I'm really good. Arabic, I'm fine. What else? English, I forget. I can get along in English as well.
Hopefully, and Barak here, saying good luck. Ace deuce suited. He is going to call. He is going to be behind. Big pot, 900. A lot of extra money in there. So this is an important one. Wheel draw available, and it is also chop available. Pretty good turn card if you are the ace deuce here for Barak. He's got a lot of potential, and it is a wheelbarrow going to come in and take the Brazilian out. Who, man. Tell you what, Barak's not getting a Christmas card in Portuguese from Pedro. That was a couple hands from behind, finds a way on both to win, making massive hands, making nut flush on ended up being a tough board, but flush was made, and then also the wheel completed there on the river. Barak up, and Pedro 37th ranked on Super Millions with his performance again, and going to shoot over about to almost 2 million in Super Million earnings alone. So the Brazilian, very tough player, as you said, talented, kind of new breed and crushing. And good luck to Pedro in the future. Always nice to see him playing. And we are still 6-handed and a couple of big hands here. Jack's on the button for Zombie Chow and Barak ace 10 suited. This qualifies as a tough matchup here. 6-handed button big line. Couple good hands.
Yeah, he might jam Barak or just call. Might just call. I don't know. We see how it plays.
Yeah, the thing is, Zombie Chow also the shortest stack, risk premium lowest. Snap calls it in 1.9 million in the middle. Zombie Chow, man, Brock's finding decent runouts. Doesn't hit the turn this time. Gonna need to hit on the river, or it is gonna be a double. And man, that is a cruel and unusual card to make the set, but the
let's go to dinner. Let's go, Barak. Achi.
Oh man. All right, it's getting dicey. Sergey. It's Sergey or Sergey? Sergi. I like that. Yeah. I got that.
Because I and E in Latin language is E. We don't see like E. Your E is E, and I is E. So you always Sergi. Like pizza, P is I is P.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I'll tell you what else makes sense. Ace queen to raise, 8-5 suited call, and now he picks up a gutter, and he is telling a story. He's going to come out betting. He is.
What is the gutter?
9, no?
Yeah, the 9. Yeah, it's true. I was trying to figure out. I was looking at a lower gutter. A good bluff candidate. You might go for it, huh?
Man, doesn't get there. Ace queen sticks in. Has the best hand, 511 in the middle. Sergey feels things going a little bit, little momentum knock on his way. He's no longer the chip leader as well. Barak has taken that responsibility over with 4.6. Still very healthy, sitting nice, and he does go for a small bet. And on this size on the river, I just that seems affordable if you're going to call the turn. but
I mean, the turn you also have a lot of board equity because you know kings make you nuts, queen is a good card, ace is a great card, so you cannot really fold the turn. On the river is now you think about the bluff catch, and it can be a good bluff catch candidate. Better without the queen of spade, but it's fine against Serge especially. But it's a hard call. This is a hard call compared to before. It's a hard call. I think the 10th was an easier call than this one. But you know, thinking about it, when you think about it, usually you fold. I don't know. Maybe
you have a spade. You also have a queen, right? Like the bluffs, you know, some queen nine.
I mean the
some-
bluffs again, the big blind has more 8s and 9x as a bluff, I would say, than the queens, because the queens, I mean, king queen, he might jam pre-flop, you know, queen 8 maybe, queen 9 maybe, but I don't know. It's not as relevant to having like ace 9, for example, or ace 8, I would say. But he's thinking about it a lot. He might jam? No way. He call.
I think it's what, call or fold. I mean, he doesn't have any 8 or 9 in his hand. He's got a spade. Like I think man, he's really thinking about it. But yeah, I would be shocked. I don't think he's jamming.
I think it's possible. At the end of the day, yeah, call. Good call.
I do have Ray Tour, I believe, right? So I have it's Sergi and Ray Tour for me, and you have the other 3. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. They just
Okay.
do a bit of chip dumping, so you have a better chance between the two. They know our bet.
Yeah, stay tuned. There's a giveaway. I see the question in the chat. How are you doing? Good to see you. I am going to be announcing that shortly. Again, you got to hit the thumbs up and then be ready for the keyword and have your GG username handy. If you don't have an opportunity to play GG in a country, nice play there from Xavier. Going to go ahead and
jam? I didn't see.
He re-raised. It was raised 3-bet, and then he 3-bet. He 3-bet the ace 3 off and took it down. So nice play there. If you don't have a GG name, right? If you're not able to play in a jurisdiction, you just don't have one, you can use a friend or gift it to someone. So have a GG name available, even if you don't have one. That's the answer for the giveaway, because that is how it will be awarded, $50 or $100. And I think they're running out of a few people though. For I guess they have Barack and Sergey, so they do have still 1 and 2, which is 2 out of 5 players available for that bonus. And here, Jack 3 off, gonna be speeding, and 10-5 suited, King Deuce Deuce. All options available other than fold. Certainly going to call. Could find a check raise and does it. Interesting board to check raise with there. Like the king.
Yeah, the small paired boards are good for to check raise because you have paradoxically a stronger range. Because for example, leave Sergi here is opening any 2, so it's not real. But the big blind usually have more 2 axes than the bottom, for example. So it's fine. Then a board like 9 deuce, it will be even more optimal. But yeah, it's for sure a good move to do. And then I think people don't bluff enough these situations where it's a good spot to bluff, especially if you have like, I don't know, 3-4 with backdoor flush or like this kind of hands, or like the low flush draws as well play good in check raising these situations.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, and that is what our friend Banana did here. Oh, Sergey! Wow! He's been active. He's been super active. This could work out in his favor. Ace 8 has an 8 of diamonds, and Sergey is goes up even a little bit more than the normal. Like what, about a third pot here instead of maybe a quarter or 20%. So he does get his opponent on. He does have effectively the nuts. The 4 comes in, and there is now available a couple straights, although not super likely. Sergey probably going to go pretty big, I think. But at the same time, you don't want to lose your opponent. Maybe 50%, 60%. I don't know. There's a lot of draws, a lot going on here. He unblocks the ace, maybe bigger. Yeah, a little bigger.
I mean, to be honest, also pre-flop ace 8, you can consider also to fold. It's not a clear difference. you always want to open more defense, always like your ace-5, ace-4, ace-3, ace-deuce. But ace-6, ace-7, ace-8 can be optional, especially against weak opponent, where you always want to defend your high aces too, ace-9, ace-10, ace-10 especially, bluffs.
Yeah, he gets called, and the heart arrives, does go for a big bet here on the river, and Barak's stuck in on the turn, doesn't have a heart in his hand. Maybe you wonder if the 9 of diamonds had come off, if this would make how much a difference or not, or another card that doesn't complete the flush. Obviously, this does complete some backdoor scenarios. He has no heart in his hand. Big bet, doesn't stew over it long, realizes the severity of the situation, does fold, and now Barak and Sergi are tied, 4 million a pop. And it is anyone's ball game, 5 left, everyone guaranteed 112,000, crossing that 6-figure club. And what's up, Joseph? Good to see you guys. Natural 8 username. That is a good question. I don't know. I will find out on that. Let me get it. I would say to be safe, use a GG one, and I'll check in about that for you. But that's a good question. I believe it's for GG. So maybe use a friend or find someone else on there. I'm not sure about that. And Xavier getting put to it here. Retort chipping up all of a sudden, 2 million, a wide open, anyone's game. So we don't get that runaway dynamic, Mustafa, where Sergey has 7, 8 million, everyone's short. We got 4 million, 4 million, 2 million, 1.6, 2.2 million. Wide open game.
Yeah, I like that. Where your streaming is going? Which platform? Twitch?
Say it again.
The commentary is going on Twitch, or which platform?
I believe there is a Twitch stream as well. This is YouTube is the one we're on primarily in broadcasting off of, and then I think there's some on other outlets as well goes. But yeah, YouTube. What up, everyone on YouTube? Appreciate you being here as well. And people saying Mustafa's a natural in the booth. It's true. He can do it. He's done commentary. He's played the highest stakes in the world. He's done a lot, won a lot, had a lot of fun playing poker, and we appreciate him here today. I know you're busy, and I know it's late over there as well. So I appreciate you coming on.
It's midnight soon, huh?
Yeah, but what's your regular habit? You're a night owl guy. You go to bed. You wake up early. Do you go to bed pretty late? It just depends where you are. What you got?
No, it depends. Depends normally. Depends where I am too. Like maybe in London I'm a bit earlier, but here, the thing about here that you wake up a bit later and it's 7 a.m. in London, so like you're super active, super productive compared to the London clock, and I really like that. But I'm a night person, definitely. If I have things to do, I like to do them by night often, originally. And lately, I've been changing. I mean, your clock also mutates with poker a lot in Europe. Like to be a poker player, you need to be a night person, historically. Oh, that's interesting bet.
Wow. Well.
Barak went monkeys.
And five-handed poker, exciting. 112,000 up top. Again, we are still gonna be playing to the winner, and we are gonna do the giveaway here shortly. So be ready. Please hit that thumbs up, and then I'll give you the second part of the puzzle to enter the giveaway. And I don't know about I'm gonna try to get that question answered for you about natural 8. I think let's just say GG for now. I'll find out for next week because I'm gonna have to get a answer on that. So if you have a friend on there, maybe put their username and then work it out with them. But yes, for GG username, just to keep it simple. Xavier is ace-4, tough spot. These are always hard to play in my mind. It's always tricky. You end up calling, you think you may just have the best hand. Your opponent has a wide range on the button. You like to mix in with a hand like ace-4 to 3-bet there, try to take it down right there, see where you're at versus calling and playing out of position?
Not really, not too much. I mean, it's a spot that the blocker is relevant to 3-bet, but at the same time, it's such a polarized spot that I rather do it with hands that I'm not too happy to call. Where ace-4, you're pricing really well, and it's never a bad call, especially against button. So I don't know. I would rather pick up some some different hands, like you know, a 2-3 gapper suite, or like something like I'm not too happy to call, but I'm happy to 3-bet, like you know, even some king axes, or yeah, where you still have the blocker that can be relevant, but the ace is just a strong hand, and against button it's very hard to make mistakes, I would say. Then is a spot that I love to take for sure, the 3-bet polarized from big blind or small blind, but I don't think the blocker is as relevant.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Sergi's still 4.5 million. So again, as a chip leader, not the dream, but he has chipped up from the start of the day slightly, I believe. And he's also still
Who,
chip
Sergi?
leader.
No, he didn't chip up. He started with like 4.6, no?
I think he had 4 million and around. I mean, he's about right. I'm saying he hasn't lost. He's not like down on his stack. He's maintained, I should say. Yeah, he's not like crushing, but he hasn't lost chips. He still is chip leader 5-handed. I think you'd sign for it, but of course, to have an edge with that big of a lead. Yeah, I think he had exactly the stack actually, right? It was like 2 million,
Yeah,
2 million, 2 million for the other guys, 2.1, 2 million. He had like 4.5. So
then he chipped up to 5.5, and then he lost it with the ace-5.
And this is a spot for Brock, who limps in. You're welcoming action. You realize it's a huge hand 5-handed, but you also just don't want to play a massive flop, and you really can't flop harder than that. Sergi with the ace king, top pair, top kicker, nut flush draw, and eights, no diamonds. So going to be not much chips going in the middle here. I think Sergi or Brock's going to be able to just fold, right? Like maybe call one.
He might defend this one, yeah. Might call one and then fold turn. He might, because the sizing.
Yeah, does pick up some additional outs now. That was actually one of the better cards for him. He can now hit a 6 that is not a diamond. So he's got what, 4 outs, 4 pure outs, 3 + 1. And Sergi, who has the nut card in this situation, does check back though. I guess just thinking maybe a little pot control, also a little deception, just in case somehow he was stung versus set or 2 pair. Their hands that do beat him in the moment. Now he has the nuts, and Brock will check over. Interesting hand though too for Sergi not to bet the turn right now. Like he bet to bet the river. It's kind of weird. You would think almost any hand combination of king of diamond he would be betting right on the turn, but the fact that he has the ace with it, he checks back, and this will be interesting to see what sizing he targets.
I like it a lot because he can do some very interesting raise river as well, where it's very hard to put him on the king of diamond. And, you know, he has the right image to do that, even some big overbets. So, yeah, here is come. And paradoxically, pocket 8 has, you know, a decision, because for how it played, you definitely have a decision here.
Nine deuce of diamond shows it just to give a little extra spice to it.
And now Sergi is chipping up. Oh, it is a bit of a loose open, loose call. Flat from the small blind. I think a bit too wide.
Yeah. Well, 6-10 suited flops pretty nice. Has the flush, has the over to the 8 with a 10, ace 9 in the lead, but knows that this is a spot could get into a bit of trouble, a bit of tough decisions. Checks back. Seems cool. And then Sergi, now does he want to start attacking? Gets shown a check on the turn, realizing there's going to be some showdown, right, from his opponent. Probably that doesn't want to get check raised, that has something, ace 9, kind of the lower end of something, as he doesn't have a pair. And then that sizing, really nice execution. I like it from Sergi, and he does attack and pick that pot up. Back to 5.2 million, back on the rise, back as the chip leader. And he is going to go again to work. King 5 off, will raise. Xavier had been doing a good job maintaining his stack. Queen 10, playable hand, but in the small, no. And banana, Ben CB. There. Ooh. The Rambo rip, we'll call it. That's the Rambo rip right there. Takes it down. Jack 10, King 4, Jack 10 pairs the 10, 357 in the middle, King 4 off. Sergi is got the lead in the hand, is going to bet small, very small, 20%. Earns a pair. Reitor still in the lead, 500 in the middle. Definitely a stack that can get a lot of pressure put on this here, right? There's basically two big stacks, and then there's three guys with relatively the same position. You can see the payouts there: fifth place 112 and third place 184. So it's, you know, there's some room here where people don't want to get knocked out. This is a question: does he want to attack and go big here? He does not. Hits the 4, decides it's got some showdown, and does check. What is the factor there for Sergi to bet versus check? Like, give me a turn card you might want to fire big on versus checking. Is it because he has showdown now and he figures I beat some draws, I beat some king highs,
some draws, some deuce, some some stuff like this? But I don't know. He could go both ways. Just that I think it's fine to check and play it this way.
nine suited, open up, nothing to contend with. And we are still 5-handed. And again, things have sort of tightened up, so it's a little more even, a little more play, a little more wide open. We don't see that super separation between first and second. And jacks, nice looking hand to get, but no one with anything. And Sergi, wow, 9-3 off, Mustafa.
It's fine. Also, ICM pressure.
I'm sorry. I thought Xavier raised, so never mind. I thought that was under the gun and he raised it. I was thinking it was him in the big blind, but no, okay, I get it. Yeah. Blind on blind. And look at this. 10-5-5. Dream flop for Xavier. He's got a club as well, jacks, and really nice spot for him. I mean, obviously we can see the cards. Of course, you could be worried about a 5, but inherently you just are in a really good spot. This card a little more scary. Both players do have a club, so the jacks is got that covered. He doesn't know though, right? His opponent could have a king or an ace of clubs, somehow could have a flush, could have a 5. There are hands that beat him, and Sergi here is going to keep betting. Yeah, if you're Xavier, right, you just call. I met with no reason to do anything else. You just hopefully have the best hand. You also have a club in your hand. You got some backup, and you got an opponent with the chip lead who is a bit creative. And now the river, he does pair the 3, 900 in the middle. Using some clock. Everyone with a lot of clock here, and a quick check back from Xavier. Can't blame him. Happy to win the pot up to almost 3 million. So a nice pickup there. Sergi really decided to slow down. Brock shows a queen, would have made that. And there is some friendly people in the chat. I'm having fun. Mustafa, I've been trying to get on the show for a while. Happy to have him today. Happy to get him here. I know he's been a busy man. And he is, it is definitely a treat to have him call to action. What's your next live stop? When you playing some big stakes live coming up?
I come to Bahamas. I'm gonna see you there, right?
That's a likely spot for our next dinner. Yes, that feels like our chance for the good dinner. Yes, I plan to go.
You don't need to fly me over. I pay for my flight. I mean, it wouldn't be bad.
This on the last stream.
Actually, it would have been a great deal. You know, I fly you to Bahamas from Miami. It's like, easy. You need to fly me from London. It would have been a great deal. I didn't thought about it through.
That would have been, that could have been good. That could have been a good way to do it. I don't think I told you yet. I'm having another child. I got another boy coming. I don't think I told you yet.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Yeah, I mentioned it last.
How many months now?
About 5, yeah. 5 months.
It goes fast.
It goes fast. There's babies, it's coming, man. Another boy, so that's exciting. And I'll tell you what would not be exciting for Barack would be a 5 on the river, but it is a 8-6 versus 5s. Both players with modest hands here. And Sergi, Does he want to tell the story? Has an 8, right? 8-10. That's a key card. Doesn't go ahead and bet. And now the queen runs off. Fives have the best hand. Can they hold on here? I think Brock thinking about what to do here.
No, Barak is checking.
Yeah.
He's pretending.
Little time bank tempo there.
Sergio is going for it. Barak. Let's see if he pull out the good call. Milad. Thank you. Wow. We pull up another bluff. The Rambo raise. What he has? What he has? When he put the Rambo raise, he's weaker, guys, than when he put up the when he put up the Rambo raise, he always weak. I'm telling you, the Rambo raise is not like the Rambo lean.
Yeah. This has been, you know, there's been some interesting hands here. There's a couple that ace queen suited with the ace jack heart shove. We saw the ace king get there versus ace queen suited. So we've seen some big action, some big all-ins, couple interesting folds, couple interesting calls.
Yeah, Pedro got quite unlucky.
Yeah.
On the runouts. The 4-bet jam with ace 5 suited was not the best. Sergi. How many hands how many hands you play for level? On the final table, 25?
Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Ace 10 suited, jack 7, ace 10 suited commanding spot, although Brock could definitely target right here because Xavier has some flats with pairs and suited broadways, maybe some broadways that he just gets out, but nope, comes in. No backdoor really draw. Jack 7, a complete miss, likely going to shut down when he gets called on the ace 3-5, but all right, king. Yeah, so we did just see a check give up, which you can expect, and we are still 5-handed. Sergey up to 4.9 million and Xavier 2.5, sitting sturdy. Barak 2.972. We will have that giveaway for you shortly. A lot of people hit that thumbs up already. Appreciate that. That is the first part of the puzzle. Give me 1 second. All right, well, 7s, take it down. All right, well, that is this is well, I mean, anything has stood out for you so far, Mustafa? Anything that you're a little surprised by? Maybe the way of a style of play. I think the ace queen suited you thought was a bit much, right? Brock maybe could have flatted that hand in that situation.
Yeah.
And played out of position.
Also, the pocket tens fold on the river, I thought was a bit too much. Like especially, you know, against Pedro. But overall, I think it's a solid final table. Everybody played good. You know, final tables are made to play tight in a way. Usually you did most of it before, or to play super aggressive like Sergio doing. But yeah, I mean, for my theory, there is no power without control. So you need to be always in control of you know, of the situation.
King 4, ace 3, ace 3. Got the winning hand if you can get to the river here. There is a no possible flush. There's possible straight. It would be hard. But as played, Sergi likely not gonna. I don't know if he's gonna attack. King high, some missed draws, but some.
I think he might give up here.
Yeah, doesn't seem like a. I'm a little surprised by this bet for sure, and Rock. Ace-3 though does show still just kind of too good to think about folding. Doesn't stew over it long. Makes the call. And
Yeah, it's hard to wrap something there.
yeah.
Sometimes you need
really,
to. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Okay, a couple suited hands, 10 high, 10-7, 10-5, diamonds and hearts. And neither player loving the flop. I guess the 7 with the backdoor hearts does like it more and will call. King pairs the turn, so 10-7 has the best hand. Ten-5 suited. Does he want to keep on keeping on? Hard one to sort of shell. You don't turn a diamond, no additional equity. Does check.
Yeah,
And
against
Sergey.
this guy is good.
Sergey.
He played good,
in the middle.
Barak. Also Xavier, I think he played good. Banana Ben CB as well. Everyone, like they've been playing well.
Yeah, blinds are up 40K, 80K. Blinds will
Finally.
keep going up, as you can see.
Yes, 20. How many hands it is? 25?
Every 20, right? Upper left, it's level 32. Every 20 hands you can see right there. It tells you prize pool left, next prize. And it also shares how many hands it goes up. So now 19 hands, next blind level. So yeah, as it gets shorter handed, hands go quicker, blinds go up. And we are still, again, 5-handed. Queen Jack off on the button. Gonna be playing, of course. And look at this, just decides to go for all of it. There we go, Sergey. Still not too late, Mustafa. He could run over. He could get to that run over position and get it ahead of everybody. He is not quite in that spot yet, but we are seeing him a theme develop where he is just the most aggressive player and constantly firing. He is opening wide and often. Okay, Xavier hasn't really shown us. He's woken up with some big hands like kings, aces, just gotten to make easy 3-bets. But there we get to see him loosen it up with a ace-8 off. Take a
Yeah, also from the big blind, he had a 3-bet. He's playing well.
Yeah,
I like Xavier.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there, and when he sees the right situation,
All right, king 9. King 9, ace deuce of hearts. Check back. Has the best hand. 400K in the middle. Picks up a wheel draw. King 9 off. Decides to check again. And Xavier.
check.
Sergey, 400 does go for a bet here. And this is kind of frustrating if you're Xavier. It's also just one of those spots where, like, when you're checking back, you're kind of putting your hand face up. So now this 9 on the river, you can't really blame him for calling. Although I don't know if Sergey was gonna bet if he didn't connect. It says running cold, and 5 million he finds himself with, in a couple of playable hands here. Ace king off, 40 AB, and Rambo. He's Ramboing, but not all in. Just a little mission. He's on a mission, not on an all in spot. Just a little tap up. And Raytor, who's been fairly quiet, really, I've been impressed with this player as well. Sort of just like been in the game, made good decisions, maintained the stack, finds himself 5-handed in a good spot with 1.8 million, sitting pretty well. I thought, like you said, everyone here I think has played really well. That's in the tournament right now.
Yeah, I think they all played well. I mean, the thing is also 5-handed is a situation where you get more pressure to, like, the ICM really comes to play if the pay jumps are bigger. You know, like now Sergi can really do the thing with his stack. Rambo jam, Sergi fold. Yeah. Rambo raise. Rambo jam. Rambo raise.
It's a, I mean, it's just, yeah, every time in the pot, he's in there, he's making moves, and he's up to, he's chipping up 1.5 million, 5-way action still, and Gandalf, king 4, there he is. He thought it was an ace king. It's not. It's a 4, ace 8. Kind of not a lot of hands really intersecting here that are matching up.
But I think if the blinds are quick now, the hands are fast. So, next level is 5100 and then 6120. So I would say in the next 50, 60 hands, we define a bit better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's coming up. I mean, again, we'll be up to, the blinds will be up at 50, 100. Things get a little bit tighter, and it is, I mean, Sergi is just, he's really been relentless. I mean, we saw the queen 3 off open in a spot you said you didn't love. Here he is, 8-5 off, and it would have worked with the big blind having a weak hand, although ace 9 off here does flat and play a flop here. What do you think about the ace 9 off flat? Seems, it's one of those spots, a little bit tricky hand to play.
Yeah, he could jam. Jam is not bad against Sergi that is open so wide. But it's fine. It's, I would fold for sure ace 8 off, but ace 9, I think it's fine against, he's opening any 2.
So we see the check back. He does have an 8 here. 8-7 would be the nuts. Now he's going to start betting. Doesn't bet on the flop. And hello, that's quite a run out.
Hard to fold for Xavier too.
Wow. 747 in the middle, and this is one of those problems with flatting that hand in the small blind. I mean, obviously this is one of the most ridiculous runouts, but you can't. It's like, that's just hard to play. And here
I
you
think
go.
it was an easy jam pre-flop, to be honest, because he's opening too wide. Big blind has 18 bigs. Can't be losing. And oh my God, Xavier, please double up here.
Fourth, ace king suited, goes for the 3x on the button, and Raytor, tier 1 hand rank, one of the best hands you can see, ace king suited. And this is this is exactly that, fire. This is a fire up, and man, this is Xavier is not how he drew that up. Doesn't want to call it off with 4s, but you also put in the 3x, right, which is a little bit.
I mean, for me, it's he could open jam or raise fold, but the 3x fold is terrible, and he's gonna do the 3x to fold, I think.
Yeah, how could he call it off? You can't really. You're just flipping at best, and you got enough chips. It seems kind of like I agree. I don't like the 3x. I guess you're just trying to deter like modest hands to call you, but
yeah, I mean, you remove some hands from the big blind range that they cannot defend with the 3x, but it's not as beneficial, like the extra big, I think, in this situation. And he would have been fine as a pure jam. Like, it's not the best jam, but it would have been fine. Also, remember that 4 in China is dead. So they really don't like to play pocket 4s. Most unlucky number is 4. The most lucky number is 8. So never try to make a fold the Chinese 8. Pocket 8s. Doesn't work. Yeah, Sergi's, your boys are killing me.
6 million. Good to see him back sort of there. I'm getting ready. I'm going to actually announce the giveaway 4-handed, guys. I will put up the keyword, so be ready for that. Let's maybe, you know what? Maybe we can just do it now. We can do the giveaway now, and then we'll stop it at 3-handed. Let's do that. Let's put it up here in a second. The keyword is going to be so it's going to be, let's go with GG and then Messi, MESSI, and then underscore your GGPoker username. So GG Messi underscore, like, I'm sorry, GG Messi, and then fill in your username on GGPoker, whether it's yours or your friends or whoever you want to give it to. But that is the keyword. Give Messi the respect, man. That guy's really like, that was a fairy tale storybook ending, however you want to look at it. That was pretty incredible. We're gonna give that to Messi, I think.
So what do you think? He's proven the greatest player of all time, or in your book, or not?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you agree on that.
I do. I like Pele. Okay, I get it. You know, that's like, I get it. But also, I mean, honestly, I think Mbappe is going to be, right. Like, what he's doing is just insane. He's 23 years old. He's first and second in the World Cup. He's just like, that guy just changes the game in a moment, in a trajectory. He can take over a game.
But Mbappe is very similar to, the old Ronaldo. Like when he was at his peak, 98, 99, before the injury. And, like, I think Ronaldo would have been this great, like even the greatest player of all time, if he didn't get this injury, because he was just impressive. He really doesn't like ace-9, exactly, huh?
Yeah, this is actually wild that he doesn't shove here for sure with this stack size and situation. But the
Wow.
the interesting part is he may get away. I mean, this is I'm not in love with it. And this time it may actually save him his tournament, but the other time he would have chipped up and saved himself a lot of chips and just picked up the pot. And now he's in a much different situation. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. That is what you need to do. Type in the keyword GG space Messi space your username, and then we will pick a winner.
I mean, think about the big difference, like, oh my God.
Wow.
That's terrible.
This is a tough spot. Aces to ace-9. He does hit a 9, does have a possible backdoor chop, but no, it is going to be a 9 or a 9 only. He's putting the 9. He's welcoming the 9. There's no way he could actually bring a 9 for that, all that 9 energy. And that is that was a bit taunting from Banana Ben CB there. He's looking for it. He's asking for pain. He gets a knockout. We're four-handed, 2.6 million, 3.2 million, and there he is. Xavier Zhu, I believe, is, well, if I'm pronouncing that right. And it is I mean, I thought he played well overall. I think the couple of those ace-9s right at the end I wasn't super aligned with. Sounds like you weren't either, but at the end of the day, good score. And we are going to still be four-handed and guaranteed 143,000, not 869 for everyone in. We got the giveaway in the works right now. You guys still have got 2 of the 4 for it's a real sweat for the 50 or 100. Talk to me about that second ace-9. What you just like to see a jam, right, on the open, on the button.
Yeah, that's fine. Or a jam or a fold. You can
do
both, but the flat is not so good. But going back to Messi, he's the greatest of all time. I mean, we miss Pele, we miss Maradona. We don't know. He made Cruyff, even, like, it's not like he changed football. But Messi is 20 years. He bring upside everywhere he went mentally. Like, even if he was benched, he never make an issue. He never, he always brought upside. He always lift his teammates. That's the big difference for me. Like, being the greatest of all time doesn't mean only you are the best player of all time, and he is, but he's also lifting everyone around him everywhere he went. And that's the massive difference between the two.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. You just said everything about him. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate that Ronaldo, like him and Ronaldo, are winning the Ballon d'Or for the last, or basically 13 years in a row, other than when Modric won. Like, that was pretty incredible. But yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate to see the Ronaldo sort of like blowing up at Manchester United, having all this dissension, and now in his national team, it was a little bit weird. He got like benched middle of the tournament or pulled out. Like, that whole thing kind of was weird, a little bit messy.
Yeah, I agree on that. And also, if you see it from an outside perspective, Modric might be one of the best midfielders in history. Like, there is nothing you can do. His generation of Croatia did something that, they did finals, then now they get fourth, and the whole goes between him.
They got third,
really,
right? Yeah, they got second and then third.
Second and third, and Croatia is a small nation. Like, it's not a big nation. being able to do that, and also with Real Madrid, he won everything, and like he played a key part on every win. Like that, time will tell how good he was as a player, and especially looking at what Croatia did, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Pretty special. Well, ace 10 suited, ace 3 of spades. We are going to a flop. Ace, no one hits. It's so hard to make a pair and no limit hold, and we say it all the time. Here, ace 3 suited just going to completely whiff, but ace 10 suited still's got some responsibility to win the hand, has the best hand, and is going to continue to bet here. Let's see if we see a bet or not. We don't. And now Raytor has got ace 3 of spades, doesn't have anything to go with it, really no draw, just a 3. If he's able to somehow realize his opportunity to hit it. Brock probably not in love with that card, but at the same time didn't bet the flop, could definitely just check or bet. Although at some point too, it's kind of hard to start thinking of hands you're beating here, right? With the ace 10 of hearts, if your opponent doesn't have even if he's got, like, he might have 6s or 5s or something, right? So you want to try to get those hands to fold. He does go ahead and pounce, has the gut shot to go along with it. Blinds are up. We just played 20 hands quickly, and we are now at 50, 100, 4 left. And Sergey got the Sergey got the lead. Got the lead. 6 million chips. Still chip leader, four-handed, having himself a little bit of a roller coaster, right? A little rocky for a bit, but he's back at the top.
It's your boys. You see, all my guys busted. You're getting an easy dinner. Easiest dinner of your life.
What do you mean? Isn't it? It's 2-on-2, no?
Yeah, and like you got the fish. Good game. It's a pleasure to invite you.
That's the problem I don't like about the invite, right? Yeah, invite, and then I either gonna if I win the dinner too, it's like it's tough. So
no,
maybe
it's
that's
okay.
what I do all along.
One we do
maybe
it.
I just always treat. Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out what happens. But there's a lot of play
the
left.
Worst case,
we
go for a few dates. It's fine.
We can, yeah. There's a lot of dinners coming up for sure. King 7, King Deuce. 7 has been hit. Both players not loving their situation in the moment, but Sergey has nothing, has King High, and is figuring out what he wants to do.
Sergey wants to bluff. He always bluff.
Queen 10. He's
asking Queen 10 one time.
He's asking for.
And he's had his Queen 10.
Yeah. Well, could have been different. Could have been worse. Still the leader. 5.5 million. Deuce 8 off. It feels like it hurts him to fold. Like, I think he literally plays 97% of hands. He folds that one. Ace 10 suited on the button will not be folding. Bunch of spades out. All right, when we get to 3-handed, guys, I'm going to end the giveaway. So you only have to type it once. Appreciate everyone coming in and saying hello. 1,400 watching right now. We are going to play to the winner today. Today, we will have a winner. 4 left, 184,000 is your next payout. 143 currently, guaranteed 300,000. What's your largest online score, Mustafa? You got 12 million in lifetime earnings live. You got some big ones. What about online?
Online, I won main scoop for 1.4. I won main full tops. I won a lot actually online. I won more than live in that. Let's say I did really good on stars. I won everything because I grinded so much. I won Sunday Million. I won scoop 3 times. I think I did good online when I grinded a lot. But biggest is main scoop for sure. 1.5 or 1.6 was. Good score with 10K.
Very sick. Queen King of clubs. Pretty looking hand. Not the best flop, although it's still fine. You got 2 overs, backdoor flush draw, and maybe the best hand. So going to go ahead and start with a check. Sergey with the absolute air ball. Those 2 or 9 good to take the lead. Just call. Queen arrives. Nice card for Barack.
Might go bananas now, Sergey.
Does decide to not take a stab, and now Barack with the Queen King. Pretty clear best hand. Opponent checks back the turn. And goes ahead and slips it over to Sergey, who has 9.
I like it. I like it a lot. The check is very good against him. It's very hard to be in at the toughest spot ever. You just check call. Easy.
This, I agree with that. Now, this is the thing though, on this sizing and how strong your hand is, I guess, you know, Sergey does have 9-8.
I mean, he can raise now, you know,
Right.
like on this situation, he can raise, but I think also just check calling is fine. Like, you don't put yourself in tough situations. I mean, it's very important in poker being in control as much as you can. I like the raise too, very good. But, you know, overall, like playing just a solid strategy and being in control of the situations is always good. Don't put, you know, already your opponents are trying to put you in tough spots, so don't put yourself in tough spots. Very important for Baraka. Now we just hit Sergi for a little bit and we're cooking. Or we can also bust Ratour, it would be really good for my dinner equity.
It's true. Yeah. Queen Jack, Ace
I mean,
Queen, big hands.
I have like 40% to win the dinner now.
Yeah, you're in the mix. It's actually, this is actually about as even as it gets. A lot of times it's over 3-handed already or something as whatever. We got 2 and 2 left, and the audience as well has got a nice sweat for the $100 giveaway, and we are at 200 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys really a lot. Happy holidays as well. I guess this is won't see everyone until the 2 days after Christmas. So yeah, this is happy holidays. I feel like the year's winding down, man. It's been a crazy year. Another crazy year. They've been going fast.
Yeah, they run fast. They never stop. Hopefully they never stop. When they stop, you have an issue.
That's when you have real problems. Ace, Queen, Queen, Jack, Raytor gonna win, man. This guy Raytor's got a title, the Super Millions title, 3 million chips, and he is tied essentially for second. There's that Ace, Queen of clubs was a massive hand today. And again, guys, it's not too late to guess the hands up. I think I'll put it one more time because you guys can still guess the winning hand on what you think the winning hand will be today. There's a jackpot, and it is a hands up promo on Reddit. I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys. If you want to, we got 2 giveaway opportunities here. There it is right there. Go ahead, click that link, and you can enter what you believe will be the winning hand today. I said Ace 3 of hearts, Jack 9 off for Mustafa with the suits. Got to say the suits, though, for the chance of the jackpot increases $25 every week. I don't know if no one's got it yet, I believe. So it's starting to get a little more healthy, and it is a fun thing to guess. The last
actually, my pick wasn't so good. The Jack 9 is very hard that he wins pre-flop, only post-flop. Don't make something stronger, guys, please. I should have go with the classic Queen 9 suited.
Well, I'll say this: if me or you win the giveaway, well, I didn't actually enter it in the actual competition because it's not enough to say it. Happy holidays, everyone. Good to see you, man. What's up, Crunch? Yeah, it's you got to actually enter it in. So we're not technically entered in, but we're just, you know, if we win, we can do it. How about this? You want a 2K bonus for each of us? I'll let you repick even if you want. I'll say Ace 3.
My God, this guy is trying to milk me so hard. You milk everybody who comes in the podcast like this. Just
all right, no
just
bet. I can't see anything. There's a 30-minute delay. I have no idea. Oh my God. Right, that's too. It's too. It'd be too much. If me or you out of like, there's thousands of people picking. If one of us happen to get it right and we get nuked for. All right, no bet.
Food is fine. I'm Italian. I'm always happy to pay for food, but now also $2K. Like, you know, if two wages on North Italy.
Ace 3 of hearts is my winning hand guess. That's all.
What's happening here? Why? No, what he has?
Whoa.
Rambo. What the fuck?
Whoa. The Rambo is so strong. And actually the crazy part is though, he's gonna be fairly live-ish. Wow. Jack 10 suited. My man with the plan. Rambo with the trip 10s. He needs runner all of a sudden. Drawing dead. No. Mustafa. This is a wild turn of events.
But it's okay. It's okay. I like Rambo.
Wow. Okay, but you know, this is why poker is a crazy game, because Barack could be so upset. How could I lose? I have ace king. The guy is jack high. Honey, he put it all in with jack high. that type of moment, but was 7 or 8-handed, I think, where he got an ace queen suited to ace king, right? And he could have been out in 8th or for 50K. Instead, he's playing still for guaranteed 143,000. And Rambo gets it in. And he is, I mean, it's actually a bit of a hack. You're blocking the cards there. And look at this. He's going to just step right into jacks of Sergi. Whoa. He's dropping emojis, but what does he do now? 1.7 in the pot. Chip leader on second. Things just got interesting. At 3-handed, I will go ahead and stop the giveaway, and we'll stop. You can stop spamming it. I will pick the giveaway the second we get heads up, but you guys can still enter in GG space Messi space your GG Poker username. You only need to do it once. You're entered with that thumbs up, of course. And Jax has got his man in position here, although he's got to be a little cautious, right? He's got to just be a little careful. He does even check back on the turn. Decent card for him. Blocks Jack Queen, has Jacks, has no overcard. Pretty good spot. And ace 3 off. What do you do here?
Yeah, I think he just used it as a bluff pre-flop. But I like Banana. It's very aggressive. My boy, Banana. Gonna try on the river, you think? No. I don't think. Maybe.
Part of the bad news, though, is, yeah, you lose to, like, right, you also realize, like, there is ace queen suited or ace king in there. Maybe not ace king, right? Because it was a 3-bet and just call. So I guess he doesn't have ace king. But he is going for it. And Sergi probably just going to snap him off like a Band-Aid.
He might raise, but I think he just called.
It's such a big spot. Yeah, I think just call. He's got 6.5 million, 3.8. And Banana just got a little carried away. A little bit of excitement on his get there. Got a little out of line. And there's a look at who has finished where. Nikita was out in 9th first. 4 remain. 302,000 up top. Appreciate everyone coming in. Again, happy holidays. This is definitely, it's our last Super Millions before Christmas, and then Christmas will come, and then we'll have another one. Then we'll have another one. We're running it through. We got some guests already lined up. Mustafa was on the list for a long time to make it happen. He's a busy man, hard to track down, but he is he's here. He's with us, and he is
on a different time zone, 1 in the morning, and I'm here with you. I didn't have anything better to do than staying with you all night.
We've done it all. We've done the Coin Ribbit podcast. We've done my personal podcast. We've done Super Millions. I mean, we're ticking all the boxes, Mustafa. It's pretty special.
Yeah. I don't know what else we have to do together.
It's
burning.
Nothing. I've got you've used you've picked every single box, and we are all in. 5-6 versus Ace King, and 5-6 is going to be on his way to a double up with
important.
Let's
go
moment.
Give him back some chips. Like Barak. Now hit one of the other guys. Come on.
Yeah, they're just trading it. They're keeping you for it with 2 guys in.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, by the way?
I love Home Alone. I think there's something just.
I mean, everybody loves Home Alone. That. When you grow up, it's amazing.
Yeah, there's something.
You know which one I love? Trading Places. You know, Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Is that a Christmas movie?
It is. It is a Christmas. In Italy, they always show it the night before Christmas, always.
Just because Italy decides to run that movie in the holiday, it doesn't mean it's actually Christmas. I don't remember it being like Christmas themed, but it's so long.
Everything happened on Christmas. All the action is on Christmas in that movie.
Is that what okay. I listen, it's been a long time. But maybe that's what I'll watch. I'm with my parents, and that sounds like a good movie to watch. I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah, go for it. Trust me. It's the most, you don't get any more Christmas movie than this one.
All right. I'm gonna put that down. Trading Places. What do you guys think at home? Give me some Christmas movies. That's a nice topic to think about. It is something fun about Christmas. The world, as you get older, so much going on, responsibilities, things happening, and it's nice to just kind of relax and let it sink in. It feels like everyone slows down, and things are a little more relaxed. So
the people also are more chill in Christmas.
They're what?
And more chill, family time makes everyone more happy, less stress. It's a good time. Come on, Barak. Come on, Barak.
Not over. It's not over, but Sergi is separating 6.6 million. Reitor has not got a lot of distribution of cards. 3 million. Very impressed with him overall today.
And you see what happened? I'm almost dead. I went from 40% to 20% very quick. Look.
You're down at 80-20?
Yeah. I mean, Sergi has a massive edge. He's really good. The second best player is Rotour. Is playing really good. Banana every time has some cheeks. He's PO'd off. And Barak is Barak. We want to just hope Barak chips. Let's go, Barak.
Here we go. Ace deuce off in. Take it down. Take it down. Over 1 million. Everyone's sitting anyone's game. Still 50, 100 blinds. He's got 10 bigs.
Oh
Jacks
my God, no.
Ooh la la.
Banana. He might jam directly or he 3-bet calls. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess he
might
doesn't
just
necessarily
call.
want to induce maybe with tens to like for
Yeah.
the maybe it's 28 blinds though.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's good. Where is Messi? Where is Messi?
Excuse me. Jacks to tens. Wow, this man he might have just had just enough chips to hang in there. And this actually, he could save a lot of chips, right? This isn't going to even necessarily get, not a 3-street hand.
I think a 2-street hand.
Yeah.
But Sergi is very good at getting value on these spots. So he might even go for 3 streets knowing him.
That would be wild to me. At the same time, I
mean, small 3
streets.
streets, small, like, not a massive value on the 3 streets, but he might be. Like, he's capable to do that.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's sort of like it's interesting with Jacks though, right? Because his opponent doesn't have ace king. It's sort of like king queen only.
Yeah, I told you he went for the 3 streets.
Wow, that's pretty sweet, but it makes sense. It's just, yeah,
I mean, range against range, like he has a lot of 10s, 9s, 8s. Like, the king, queen, king, jack is not calling all the time, my 3-bet flop. But, when he's folding 10s, he's not a good value bet. He played good. My friend Banana played good. I'm proud of him. Barak, yalla, let's win. Let's double. Sergi is gonna fold or call. I think Sergi might. He's close one this one.
I think he folds, right?
Yeah, probably fold, but he might call.
I'm surprised, but I guess it's.
Where is the ace? Barak. Barak.
Ooh, sweaty.
Okay. Red one.
It might be black, but which black is it?
No.
Oh.
Ooh. Let's go. We're still alive. We went from 20% to 24%. And in one hand, he's jump.
All right, blinds up 61-20. Gonna announce the winner here once we get to heads up play, but you only have to type it once, guys. I see that Mike putting it in a few times. It won't help your chances. It is going to be random. It's going to be $50 or $100. And you guys are in pretty good shape on the giveaway today. Looking like not over, but you got 2 strong.
Come on. Names. Everything. Yes. My friend Banana. Yes. This is what we want to see. And, take the money. Yes.
Big pickup.
$500,000. Boom in the bank.
King, queen off. So showing he's not afraid. He's not afraid. King, queen puts it in 5s here. He's getting to work. This man is he's a mover and a shaker. Banana. He folds the 5s 4-handed though. He's got 3rd stack. Barak 1.9. Gonna call Jack 9 off. Who do you think? You think Mbappe, like looking back in the careers, do you think, he's got he's just on an insane start right now, right?
But Mbappe has, he's not sure he's going to be on that league, you know, winning 6 Ballon d'Ors. Like he's great. He's a great player. I love him. I think he makes a more difference today than Messi in a team level. But he's I'm not sure like he's gonna be consistent for the next 12 years.
You don't know in 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
At 35,
And exactly. And his game is very speed oriented. So it can happen what happened to Ronaldo. You know, you get a bad injury and then it's very hard for him to get back at that level. But I love him. I love him as a player. I think he's great. At the same time, you know, the competition is different. There is many very good players today. Like Haaland is a machine. He's absurd. He doesn't play, you know, World Cups. It's harder for him coming from a small nation. But, you know, on the skill set, he's up there. Or like Kevin De Bruyne, he's like impressive midfielder. Or like, you know, you have many different spots. And it depends a lot. Depends on many factors. But the main factor is longevity. Then that he makes a difference at his age. Like now, you know, he is one of the guys who make the most difference in any team he plays, for sure. But then also mindset. I don't know, Messi is built different. This is the reality. Born with it. Like it's, you know, like you watch him at Barcelona, you watch him, you know, over the years and what he did with the ball. It's just, you don't teach that. Come on, guys, we need to double against Serge. It's very important. Banana.
I like where I like the trajectory, everything. Let's keep it calm, less variance. I don't want to see the Jack 10 suited ace king. I just want chipping, just, you know, move forward, clean, concise, good play. So let's see what happens. We got
no, I agree with you, but
this guy's a crusher. I'm telling you, Ray Torres, he's no joke. He's he's the only remaining Super Million champion as well. He has won a Super Millions before, which is not easy to do. As you can see, it's hard to actually close it out and finish it out. But yeah, he has won before. He's actually only played 4 times and won once in season 2, which is
a good rate.
Pretty good. Yeah, take sign for that. Sergi gets richer. Ace King 6 million. Hey, the actual odds right now. Yeah, Sergi's sitting pretty clear. This is ooh.
Yeah, no. Call him. Yes, the Rambo. This is what I want to see. Rambo.
Is that binding? Is Rambo binding?
Rambo.
It is binding. He is in there. This is a huge swing. This is where things can go awry, super awry. Oh my goodness! It's really this is not good.
I like the club. Bring me to dinner, Banana. Bring me to dinner.
Wow. How did that just happen? How did that just happen? Things just got shifted on their heads. I mean, this is really, wow. I did not expect this.
Okay. Now I'm at 50%, I would say.
Unreal.
52 die.
That is an unreal swing. And look at this, ace king to ace queen.
Okay, we need the queen, baby.
No,
we need the queen.
Don't.
Where is the lady?
Sometimes
Where
the
is
best
the lady?
hand win. Let's play best hand
Where is
win
the
poker
lady?
for a second. Just like
Okay,
a deuce
5, we
R,
chop.
no
5, we
possible
chop.
chop there. Usually it's a chop on the turn and then a
Bloody river. Bloody river.
Ooh, okay. Look at Mustafa. You're getting, yeah, that's a bye-bye, man. This guy said bye-bye to Barack. Look at Banana. Show the good game. Let's show good sportsmanship. Barack was brought.
This guy Barack,
player.
I know Barack.
Number 59 on the Super Millions. He seems like a great guy, great player. You know, top 4, respectable. Now we're on the podium. 3 left.
You don't know that. You don't know if he's a great guy or.
I said I don't. You're right. I've never met him. I can't vouch. I just, you know, I know I hear who's not a great guy. He's not on the not great guy list. So I'm just going by default a great guy.
Fair enough. You know, I just want to put the points here and there, just tease you a bit, but I think he's a great guy too.
I just, you know, I can't, not that I'm a deterrent. I'm saying like, I think he is. That's my thing is I don't think he's not a great guy, but I'll tell you what, we do know we're 3-handed, 184,000 locked up, dinner sweat available. The $50 versus 100 for you guys is available. Also, you still have time because once it gets heads up, it's over, but the hands up, that is a promotion going on. You guys can guess which you think called Hands Up. What will be the winning hand today? Not too late. Click the link. I'm going to put it one more time just because I mean, it's a giveaway. You got to get in. You can't not get in if you're got a shot.
Guys, it's a giveaway, please.
It's a giveaway. It's like, you know, it's Christmas. It's the holidays. It could start with 50. Go there. Guess what you think the winning hand will be today. Once it's heads up, it's.
Oh, Barak is a great guy. I told you. Manishma, akhi. Beseve.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he come to say hi. He said he's a great guy, so he must be a great guy. When you say you're a great guy, usually you are. Come on. Are you a great guy, Jeff?
Everyone, we've already clarified that. You're giving up your dinner opportunity, your dinner, your time today. You're making moves for us. It doesn't go unnoticed, Mustafa. It does not go unnoticed. We appreciate that. And look at this. Sergi is behind. Ace King to King 7. All of a sudden, King 7 has got to be pretty confident with the situation. He has a 7. He's got a good heart. The Jack is out there. So he is dropping emojis, and Sergi is probably a bit confused here. What's happening? What to do? Ace high. All of a sudden, does he somehow have the best hand? Chopping. Is he losing? Banana going to be probably.
Oh my God, Banana is doing it. Banana is doing it. My boy.
The check emoji. He's got 5.7. He's got the chip lead currently. Three-handed. You guys still have a little more time to guess the hand. You got time to put in your GG username, and we have got giveaways coming up very soon here. Very, very soon. And we are getting close to a crown champion. Raytor looking to add to his titles. Gonna fold. Banana chipped up.
Come on, Banana. Let's bust Sergi and go heads up and try our luck. It was the last pick, Banana, right? No. It was pick number 8, 7. Or was last?
It was not one of the first picks for sure. Do you play 5-card PLO, Mustafa? Do you play any PLO stuff?
I played some live, especially lately. There were a lot of games happening. I don't know. I like 5-card PLO more than 4. Like I enjoyed that game. But yeah, I didn't put enough volume to say I'm good. I'm an amateur. 5-card PLO.
Definitely a fun game. I think that actually may become the new game. Like in South Florida, it's become the choice. People love the 5-card.
Yeah, also in London, like it's more played than PLO, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in private games and stuff like this, more 5-card PLO, I would say. Also in online, so many apps I see they play 5-card PLO. I don't know. Wow, he's so good, Banana. He knows. Soul read for Banana. I became a Banana fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all know that Barak is a great guy now. He came also in the chat to say it, so GG Barak.
Confirmed. Did I send the link? I thought, oh, it's not. I just sent it the Reddit thing. I thought I thought I put it there. If we can, it's called Hands Up, and I just put it. Maybe it doesn't click as an actual link. You might have to copy paste it, but here we go. Ace, King, and 4s, just a flat, and 7-3 suited. Do you get in with this? That interesting fold there. That's something I would not anticipate many people to fold. Closing the action 7-3 suited. I guess with the raise and a flat in the small blind. What do you think on that? Just asking for too much.
No, it's fine. Especially like if one of them bust, you bring so much money. But I don't know. I think it's fine.
Interesting. Okay.
I would call for sure like 7-5. 7-6, 7-8. Ooh.
Jack 6. Everyone's got something.
What's happening here? Ooh. Banana is betting or is checking? What do you think?
Too late. I would have.
Banana is a betting machine. This is what I think.
I would have thought maybe checking on that one, but
I don't think Banana is a great guy as Barak. I
He's
have to
using a
call
lot
jam.
of
This is my
emojis. I
feeling.
mean, if there's an amount you have for gifts that you're allowed to do, he's definitely like he's using a lot, and he has got check raised here. This has the making of a big pot.
Don't think he's folding. My friend Banana is calling.
Right. He wasn't betting to fold this. That's the question. Is just he's down to 245. Couple shot clocks possibly coming into play. The chess clock. I don't think we'll see it, but let me see if we can tell. Put the link for you guys for that Reddit chat.
I think we're gonna go check here. I don't know. Oh, it's already 21st of December here. Wow. Okay. And now, Sergi, what are you gonna do, Sergi?
Sergi.
What Sergi is gonna do?
All right, well, guys, search hands up Reddit for GG and YouTube. I don't know why it's not maybe letting me put the GGPoker community. It's in the GGPoker community hands up, and it's not letting it. And it is bananas world right now. He's up to 6.5 million.
My boy.
Your guy.
Now
Nice.
yeah. But you have two players. Like this is the reality. You have more stack.
Very
You have
even.
two players.
Very even.
What they're even?
Ooh.
No, you have 7.5 million combined.
Pretty even though. I mean, out of all the distributions, you can't be more even, right? If any combination.
No, let me complain a little. You are
no more whining at home. Did Ray Tor just fold three? He just folded
Ooh, nice fold.
I'm surprised on that, but again, I'm here. I'm not. These guys are playing in a wizard. What do you think about threes there? That deep versus the big stack. You don't call there?
Me, I would have called, but probably it's because he expects a lot of gems from Sergi. Doesn't want to leave that money, but still, like I would have called.
And
Sergi.
This is where
Let's go.
This is where it's gonna be. He's gonna need some help. I think this is likely surfs up. No,
hey.
Just playing just above the rim.
Super tight. Okay, this is nice that the blinds goes up because it's 1 in the morning. Appreciate it.
We are over the 2-hour mark, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Could end soon, but we
don't worry. For you, I can stay here till tomorrow. When there is one thing in poker, when Jeff call, you answer.
I do appreciate you making the self available. I know, again, very much appreciated. I know everyone's happy to have you and learning and getting to know you, and they can follow you. Your name is hard to pronounce for the Instagram, but it's lasagna, right? With a lot of A's. Lasagna, is that how they find you?
Is still lasagna, you think? Or is Mustafa Kanit? One of the two.
I mean, I think it is lasagna, but
lasagna, yeah, it's my start screen name.
I don't know. It is your name, no?
I changed it to Mustafa Kanit, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Very professional. You growing up.
Yeah, because it's lasagna was 5 years ago. Now I'm more Mustafa Kanit. In 5 years, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be Jeff Kanit. Who knows?
Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen.
Anything
yeah,
can
it
happen.
doesn't. It's
I'm
not
open-minded to all options.
The hands up is not letting us post the link. It's because I believe, on YouTube to put a link in there. So either way, you guys can search that and you still have time because it's not a heads up yet, but you can guess the winning hand. It's on the GGPoker community Reddit place, hands up promotion. You can get in there, you can guess, but in the moment you still have time to win the $50 or $100 thing. And Banana may deny the audience their $100, right? Sergi is the one that needed to do it, but I'm feeling generous today. You know what? If I'll say this, if we get to 400 thumbs up, we're at 234. I'll automatically guarantee $100 giveaway. Even if Banana does win it or Ray Tour, because the audience, man, it's the holiday week, Mustafa. I want to give the 100 away. I'm doing my best, but I need a little participation. There's 1,200. There's 1,400 watching. We can get 400 people to hit the thumbs up on it. I mean, if you're enjoying, of course, but please, like, if 400 thumbs up, I'll make it a $100 giveaway.
Yeah, it's very important for the algorithm.
Yes, help like the show. Let's grow. Let's there's a lot of new people, mutually, different platforms. I've seen some very familiar faces, some new faces as well. And let's grow together, Mustafa. Let's be a part of history.
You want to bet on?
Why not everyone? How about everyone hit the thumbs up? There's 1,400.
Listen to me. Watching. We want to bet on how many hands will take under over to finish the tournament.
Ooh, right now, how many?
So I start, for example, saying 10, and then you can go 11. I can go 12, 13, 14. Still one guy says stop, and he has the under.
Oh, you're playing your lot and things on the hands?
On hands, exactly.
Interesting. That's interesting. For what? We're just gonna guess, or you want blood?
Look how serious he became. The voice changed, the tone changed. It was like,
I'm having fun. I'm happy with my dinner. I still feel confident.
Yeah, me too. Of course you're happy with it. You already won the dinner. It's like half your way. Like, you're already half of the Atlantic. He's almost in Bahamas.
No.
I need a banana miracle. The guy started with 600K. If he pulls it out, this guy, he's a great guy.
This is the opportunity right here. Look at this. He's got 2 overs, 1 over, 1 pure over. Not the jack isn't enough, but he checks back. Wow. Gets to realize the equity, no tax. I mean, it's really breaking for Banana Ben CB 789 right now. He is going to bet.
Banana. Wow.
Big bet. Big boy bet.
Yeah. And there is a call for sure. I don't love this bet, this side so much. He's too polarized on bluffs. Because he's going against, a weaker range. So you would really do this size if you have a 4? I think he would have played different.
Well, the story, the gig's up. Ray Tour probably just going to be check back, ship the pot to him. I mean, what is he? Wow. A little bit of a that's an interesting bet. It's kind of like just not to show down the hand and just to sort of punish him. Say, I know you have nothing. Ace 8, Jack 10 suited. Gonna rip it now. Woo! Ray Tour, man. Look at this gear. This is how you win tournaments, Mustafa. You just instantly folds 3s, rips Jack 10 suited for all of it.
And this guy is on a heater. I told you the dinner was already at your way. I told you. I knew it.
I think we might hit 400 thumbs up. I'm just give the 100 away. If we hit 400, I'm just going to announce the winner on the spot. We're going to make it $100, and I'm not taking it back. You guys,
come on, let's do something. If you hit 800, that is almost impossible. You double up.
Make it 200.
You make it 2 giveaways.
All right. If we hit 800 thumbs up, I'll give 100. I'll give 100 out of my pocket, like not even GG dollars. So you guys don't.
Okay, let's do 50-50. I put a 50.
You put 50. I put 50. All right, I'll get your email, your PayPal, something. We'll make it. Me and Mustafa giving 50 and 50. If we get to 800, let's make a special one. There's 1,500 on. It's like not. It's about half. Like we'll call it 750. I'll say that counts. We're at 300. 750. Half the stream. If you hit the thumbs up, you get there's gonna be $100 giveaway awarded as well to somebody. That's a bonus.
Yeah,
that's a bonus.
I pretty much came here and paid $50. So just put like
and a dinner, and
yeah.
A lot of
no, the dinner. I'm still alive.
You're right. You are alive.
Yeah.
You are alive. All right.
Oh my God! I'm gonna start to do podcasts if you work like this. If you milk every time you milk your guest, like it's a good business.
yeah. Come on, Nate, but
how much you're up?
Actually, it's expensive. It's expensive. A lot of calories too. A lot of dinners. I've done like 30 shows, I think. So a lot of dinners, and yeah, it's getting expensive, but it's okay. We're gonna have a good time. It'll be a good one. It'll be a good dinner. Here we go. 10s upstairs. Sergi likes his hand, but does flat call, and ooh la la. Everyone's got a little something here.
Yeah. Your boys are going for it. Yeah, Sergi is gonna buy it. Sergi is a lucky guy. 7 or 8 are coming, I think, or a heart.
Heart for sure.
You don't like the 7 or 8?
I just think max sweat like makes it. I think 7. Okay, that was less sweaty.
Oh, that's the worst card you can. Oh, maybe check
Could be a check situation.
or a jam. No.
Hmm.
This is nice.
Wow. I mean, yeah, this card is troublesome for Sergi, of course.
How many thumbs up we have?
332. I don't think we're gonna hit 750. The extra 50 guaranteed looks good though for 400. But if we hit 750, we're out of pocket. But I think some people
Yeah.
might be. I think we're safe. They might even. I love YouTube so much. They're good. They may even get us to like 740, and then just everyone don't do it. You know, like 745, and just let us survive. But it's the holidays. I'm happy to give it. Happy to give it.
Yeah.
We are going to see Sergi get put into a tough spot here, and wow, big.
Oh, nice value bet. That's Sergi gonna go all in? Transform everything in a bluff? No, Sergi, no. Kolmuk is terrible, Sergi.
And he gives a personal clap. It was a nicely executed hand. 8.5 million and queen 9. Does he just? Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
All in
Yeah.
a call. We could be heads up here, ladies and gentlemen. Queen 9, ace jack. Ace jack still in the lead. 2 more cards available. Takes away the jack is not what wanted, but that
No.
queen
Queen
blocks
is good.
that, and that is a defensive double. Sergi in the hizzle.
Good for
is
you.
in
Good
it.
for you.
It's all good.
Moving the
9.5.
chips.
We got chips. We got dinners possible. We got people winning potentially giveaways. We got all kinds of stuff going on. This is ace 9, jack 10. Also very, very strong hands. 3-handed. This blind depth. Sergi with a disconnect. Wow. We've seen internet issues. Mexico has been the flag that seems to have the most disconnect issues. And if he is there at the moment, that is the case.
We had the Chinese guy who had massive disconnection issues for a while. There is like a disconnection system that, doesn't fold your hand. Oh, you give him 1 minute 30 extra. Okay.
No, I think that's his actual chess clock. It came in.
Okay.
He just got it. But there's so many gifts being displayed right now. I can barely see the whole cards. What's going on? It's actually a bit of a you can cover your whole cards if you just keep using GIFs, right? You like the audience wouldn't see it if you just kept using the memes.
Oh, we need to tell this to Eric Seidel. He's gonna love it. He's gonna just be there playing emoji every time he plays.
10, 5, 7, 5. We are three-handed. How do you do the giveaway? You type in the word messy space GG space messy space your GGPoker username. We're gonna announce that very soon. As soon as we get the heads up play, that will be announced. 350 thumbs up. Appreciate everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let us know where you're watching in the world. I am in Michigan. Mustafa is in Dubai, and we are all in. If you're a Sergi fan, you can be a part of that. 2.4 million.
So Mustafa is in Dubai. Sounds right.
Everyone is suited here. Jack 5 suited, gonna limp right tour with the ace 9 of hearts. Puts on a little bit of a looks, it shows it. Raise, show, take. Chip leader up to almost 8 million. Ace jack versus ace deuce. This has got potentially issue.
Jam? Now he's gonna jam, Serge. Oh, no, why
you're always by the disconnect? Bro? Have you ever seen it? Usually disconnect stories end with heartbreak, aces in the muck, kings. Could this be a disconnect save, a dominated situation? Is this just his day? Started chip leader. He's 3 of 3 now. And man, you got to be flipping out, right? If you're at your place, you're in your spot, like there's storms or the internet or there's a breaker out, and this is not how you like to see it. Although this could save him in the moment, it doesn't. Ace Jack suited will call 4.8 million. Big moment for everyone involved. And there is a possible chop, 755. Turn king, not looking great for Sergi. And oh, no.
No.
GG's in the chat. Heads up. I'm going to pick and announce the winner here. And there's a look at the man with 8 million in earnings and GG, number 249 in the Super Millions.
Wow, he must be losing a lot in the Super Millions because he plays it all the time.
There it is. And if we get to 400, it's 100. That's it. It's going to be 50 unless we get to 400. And that's the winner. But you know what? I'm feeling, guys, you still, yeah, we're a long way from 700. All right, A6, Jack 8, trip aces. Ray Tour crushing.
I mean, you already won the dinner pretty much. 10.5 against 3. How you can lose?
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
you know, I'm really playing the full Italian strategy.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I complain all the time. I'm playing all the trips for this dinner.
Yeah, it's looking good, but Banana's really been a fighter. He showed a lot of heart. He's played to win, and he is still in it.
He had the Rambo emoji thing. He had like Banana really.
He brought it. He
tried all the tricks.
He came up. I tell you what, he's got 235,891 locked up from 10K buy-in. Of course, re-entry is available. Some players do exercise that option. We're not sure how much he was in for, but either way, got to believe it was less than 23 buy-ins. I'm sure he's had a profitable tournament. And Ray Tour trying to go back for another champion. He's trying to win another Super Millions title. That's what the man is trying to do.
And he played well. He played really well.
He played very well, for sure. Yeah, a couple interesting plays today too. Shooting on out into Queen 3. Queen 3, gotta love the board. Like the board, I should say. I mean, dead to an ace, but got the backdoor diamonds. You got a 3 with a good kicker, good, strong, healthy kicker, and does just call. Innocuous 7, no heart, no diamond. King deuce, king high. Still has the best hand here sometimes as well. Has the key card, key heart, but see if he's gonna keep going for it or wants to slow it down. Okay, he does. Wow.
I have a feeling Banana is not folding. I mean,
no. That doesn't seem likely. Okay, well, 10 arrives, 2.4 in the middle. SPR stack the pot ratio less than 1. And Ray Tour, does he want to? Gotta believe it's hard to just. Is he really going to just shell it in here? I mean, he's got 1.8 there. He's got control of the match and most.
Let's go, Banana. Let's go. This is what we want. Come on. You went from 0 to 15%.
Wow. Jack 9 suited, okay. 5-3.
Is gonna be Jack 9 the winning hand? Not joking.
Ooh, yeah, it would be also. I did say Ace 3 of hearts. I hope people had a chance to enter that competition. The link wasn't being able to post, but you can search it. You can also guess for the future Super Millions. You just got to guess the winning hand on a Super Millions, and it keeps going up each week. The jackpot, hard to guess. A lot of hand combinations, but you know, someone's gonna get it. Eventually, someone will win. That's just how things work. 5-3, the bottom of range, betting Jack 9 with just a 9, no heart, calls. Nice call, nice pot. 4.7.
Banana.
Tighten up. It's just never over till it's over. I mean, you've been in so many heads-up battles. You've won titles. You've lost titles. Heads up. It's such an emotional game to finish. You know, think about what you could do, how you could play differently, and then of course how the cards spin.
No, I never lose heads up. When I get heads up, or I chop, or I win.
What's your record heads up? You've literally never lost?
No, I lost to Ole one time, but we chopped the money.
To which one?
I think
lost to who?
It was Ole Shamin. I mean, it's up. Usually I never did too bad because also I like to chop it up often and I won so many times. Like, to be honest, I won more than I lost.
That's a good.
But I
that's a
usually
good
get
way to
there
do it.
also with a big stack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost actually to not too long ago. I lost to Zhang. I had Zap. That was big. I don't know. I have a good record at Zap.
It hurts, right? That it hurts, but it's so beautiful to win. And that I was thinking about that World Cup. Like, honestly, the Messi that the fact they're up 2-0, then 2-2, then 3-2, then 3-3, then PKs. Like that was, I mean, honestly, like as illustrious of a career as Messi had, like that would be one you could never really like mentally over. You know what I mean? That would be like too much, right?
Yeah.
How do you like recover from that? Like it was just it would have been too much.
That's the best game ever. Like one of the best games ever for sure.
Yeah.
Like it's on top of that. Of course, then you know you have it. I have games that I'm more emotionally attached. Like I don't know, 2006 semi-final or final, or like you know, like so many games I'm more attached emotionally because it's my perspective. But that game from outside doesn't get any better.
Yeah, it's not really beatable. Queen Jack has the best hand in, is on the button and is thinking about what to do, but big pot here. Does take a leg out from Banana and goes ahead and bets it, picks it up. Yeah, running cold.
This guy's gonna cost me a dinner.
He could, but he also gave you a lot of excitement for your bang for your buck, and it's not over yet. And he's got top pair, 360 in the middle, king nine.
Like a good friend of mine used to say, "It's not over till it's over."
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely never over. Not close to over. One double is chip leader, so that's one way to look at it. Pretty much.
How many thumbs up we have? It's not gonna happen, right?
We're not gonna have to come out of pocket, but it's 363. If we get to, we said we get an extra 100, but it's pretty good. I mean, that's a good ratio. That's a lot of people really dialed in and. This is the first step, Mustafa. This is how you get some back. This is how they're telling what is going on. King, queen. He's got 10-6.
Let's go for it. Good banana, my bro.
Wow.
Love you. Put a Rambo. Rambo, where is Rambo? Now you see, it doesn't Rambo anymore.
Wow.
He can do it. He can do it, banana. He can do it. Ace will be very nice here. Yes, my bro. The check back with top pair, it's a bit. Okay, now it's a bet. You must bet 10. Value protection.
Check raise.
No, check flop. Yeah, I might check raise ace deuce.
Check raise here, right? Because your opponent could has some aces, but he just calls, walking the dog.
It's good. I mean, now he has a clear value bet. If he goes thin, it's very good for us.
600. You're gonna just rip it in 6.
He might go smaller. Okay. Banana, pull up the check raise. Banana, pull up the check raise. Don't be scared.
You think he's going 1.7, 1.6, 1.8?
Yeah, I think he should. Banana.
Still, tone setter. Really intense, man. This has been one of the better dinner sweats I've had personally. This has been fun to watch. And here we go. 7.66 million. We were really 2 and 2, and then 2 and 1. And now 1 and 1. Pretty dead even. Retort trying to get another title under his belt. And Banana, Jack 8, knows what to do. He's got the gutter. He's even got the club runner advantage. But as it stands, $1 million in the middle. Both players not improving on the turn to any type of liking, although Banana, can he follow through?
Banana has equity.
He does. He's an equity guy.
Banana. Nice, Banana. I like this. Good job, Banana.
Is this the time? Can he stick in there? It's asking a lot to hero call. You got to be right and then have him miss and also on the river. Things have to work out. So nice. We're basically tied. This is intense, man. I was thinking I was actually on BahaMar.net and checking out the the restaurant, seeing if anything new has popped up there. We, maybe go off island, Grey Cliffs and Bahamas. Really hit the wine.
I know,
cellar.
I know a good Italian place. I remember outside but it's in the other side. It was not too far
Was it
from
Sabaro?
the Atlantis. No, it was I don't remember. Like if I see it, I remember it was the best ranked Italian. It was like inside the garden and good Italian food, but it wasn't inside the resort. You had to go in the city.
We got the limps coming in off a deeper stack. They're really trying to keep you up late tonight, Mustafa. We're already in sort of bonus time, and this is now that stacks are even and they're limping, and this is a limp. Woo, Ray Tor. This man is a bad man in terms of being capable and willing and able to put pressure on. And here's some playable hands. You know the answer, right, Mustafa? The computer hand, heads up poker. What's the dead middling hand? I know you know. That's a rhetorical question.
Like the Jack 7? What?
Queen 7 off, yeah.
I mean,
a computer.
Queen 7?
Computer. Queen 7 is the dead middle hand.
Okay. For me, it was always Jack 7. I don't know why.
Wow, that's amazing that you could that's what you thought, and you're still winning every heads up match. That's a key hand to know where you're starting. Maybe that's why you're a little more aggressive, because like you play Jack 8, Jack 9 super hard, thinking it's better than average, but really it's a little behind. But all right, that's good for you to know. You just learned something, Mustafa.
I mean, in Italy we're behind, and I heard that he was Queen 7 or Jack 7, one of these two. Like I remember that, but
I can verify it. I can verify it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm giving my man $100 anyway. We were close to 400. I'm giving the guy $100 who won, and I think yeah, I got it. Yep.
Who's the guy? You flip for it, right?
Excuse me. Woo! Excuse me. I sneeze when I get nervous, and I'm a little nervous. I thought this was as good as gold, and we are in a dogfight here. This is intense.
Yeah, and blinds up soon.
Okay, big pot. That was, we had to, the bleeding had to stop. Ray Tor really needed that. Things were starting to tighten up a little too much. He's back healthy. Wow, this makes me nervous on the 50-50s. Check. Check raise. Hang in there. No. Ooh.
This is nice.
That's not so good.
This is very good.
Ray Tor likely going to bet here too, because he's got to believe the
fours.
He has a pretty great board for fours. Yeah, even big. This is painful.
You think he's going to value also the river? Might. I like
Feels greedy, but okay. Ooh, wow. Potentially, this has got the making of something interesting. Top pair, 8 kicker, gut shot, and a 3. There's the 3. Okay, this card is less interesting. Yeah. Bets. One minute, 10 seconds, interestingly enough, for Banana. So if this match were to continue for a while, should be okay. This would go down a 5-second clock if it were to run out per street, per decision. Chess clock, everyone starts with 15 minutes at the final table. You can see the payouts, 235,891 locked up. Big heads up match, about 66, 67,000. Jack 3. Is he curious? Is it enough?
No, this is a bad call.
A little bit light. And 9 million to 5 million now. Lines are up 100K, 200K, 3-4, ace jack off, has the lead pre-flop, got to check, top pair, pretty wet board.
Why didn't say ace jack suited as the winning hand?
I said ace 3 of hearts. You have to get the right pick. Isn't it 200 for the 100? Anyone? We're talking about the giveaways. No, we were saying if we get 750 thumbs up, Mustafa and I would give $100 out, but we're a long ways away from that discussion. The giveaway was supposed to be $50, but I decided to make it 100. for the gentleman. It's Christmas week and ultimately just was going to give away 100. And we do appreciate everyone coming in to watch and hang with us today. It's been fun. It's not over. Champion still to be crowned. Where are you spending Christmas, Mustafa?
I'm gonna be here in Dubai with a good friend of mine is coming this week, and then I'm gonna fly out. Check. I'm gonna fly out on the 26th.
Look at
Yeah,
King
I wanna
9.
fly back.
King 9, interested here. Wow,
That's
makes
nice.
the right call, but then gets smoked on the river. This is a big swing.
You must lead all in now. He has all the blockers. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro? Lead all in. It's the right play. Lead 1/3. Yes, my boy. Okay.
Well,
Banana. You just
this is
let's
this
just
is
call. Gonna jam banana, you think? I think it just go out. That's a momentum is with this hand, huh? We got chip leader for the first time. I really see the chance to win a dinner now.
you feeling it? You feel the thing? You're it's tied.
Now I feel favorite for the first time.
You are slightly favorite. You are a favorite. And the momentum. Banana's not even rocking emojis anymore. He can feel it's real right now. He can feel that.
It's been a while. He went full mode in heads up. No more emoji, no more nothing.
There's been
This
some
guy full
emojis.
business.
I think he might be out of emojis. He might have ran out of his gifts. Like
You can run out of emoji? How
I'm
many
not
emoji
sure,
you
but
have?
if it's possible, Banana did it because he really used a lot. Like he's been firing a lot. He's just right back into it. Betting his gut shot here. Gets raised. That should end that. 50 seconds
Okay.
left. This time bank could come into play. We are really, this has been a long final table. Sergey did not provide the knockout punch to knock it down and just run away. And what happened was stacks consolidated, stacks collided, blinds went up, and we are here still with you at 4:30 Eastern coming up on that. And we are, oh, where is Mo? I should have got Mo on here. Is Mo not sweating this? Did you tell Mo you were a guest today, Mo?
Umo.
Your Mo, your friend, our future Mo, Mustafa.
No, I didn't tell. They call me Mo sometimes, you know.
I didn't know you knew him, Mo.
But
That's
no,
great. I love
I didn't tell him. No, I didn't tell him. I spoke with him yesterday because he lives here in Dubai. So I hang out with him. We went to play paddle tennis together. We actually hustled some friends of mine. I won 1K. And it was fun. The guy runs as fuck. Like he's fast. Like I never see something, but he's fast, you know. Then the touch of the ball, we may be a bit better, but he's fast.
Yeah, paddle's amazing sport too. Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
He's gonna come in right now. He's on the spot. He's ready to go. He could be a good guest too. I'd love to do a Mo for a Super Millions guest. You know, he loves his poker.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at this. Can we
I
bring
think we're
Mo? Can
folding.
that be part of the deal? Can Mo be a guest at the dinner?
Yeah, of course.
All right, good.
Now that I'm under stack, yeah. Depends.
No, we have a guest list, right? Is it need to be approved? I mean, we're saying it's for friends anyway, but Mo's got to be.
Yeah.
Mo's like a plus.
Let's say 6 to 8 maximum.
6 to 8 guests
total. Like me and you, like the table because then it's a wedding. It's not a dinner. You know?
Yeah.
Like I want
there was I saw on ESPN. I don't know if it's true. They had a dinner for rookies. This for a sports team. I think it was the 49ers, but I might be wrong. Which team it was? And it was like a $330,000 food bill, and they gave it to a rookie. They made him pay the bill, but I don't know if it was a joke. I don't know how you have a $330,000 team dinner or something. I can't be real, but I saw it on ESPN posted it and the video.
It could be. I don't know if you are 50 people. I don't know 100 people. I don't know. You go to a super expensive place.
Maybe the whole team dinner. Yeah.
Nah, look at this motherfucker. I got so involved now that I have the dinner. I'm I can't help myself. then only love for everyone. You know, it's not like I don't mean what I say. Don't take me serious.
Nice. Bets the river. It's up to 8 million, and he is running cold, but he's also running hot. The Jack 10 suited all into ace king. That was a big moment for Banana, and he has really never looked back. He's been aggressive. He's been in it, and he is now heads up playing for a title. 4-7 off, gets the fold from king 4. Nice
He's a very good
aggressive timing.
player, Retura.
He's just
he really
tempo
switched.
timing.
Yeah, he switched
switches
completely
gears.
gear, and I really like to see that.
He's got a plan. He's definitely a man with a plan. And he is chipping away right now, up to 9 million. 9-5, back to where it was. It does feel like if it was Banana's time, he might have capitalized. He would have got it done. But yeah, okay, he kind of got the lead. It's sort of gone away. And it is now still anyone's game, but Raytor in the lead. Jack dude, nice hand from Banana, 4-3. Mustafa, are we gonna see it? We're gonna see it. Look at these guys have been playing for a long time. There's a look at your payouts for today. Some big names as usual here. Sergi and Anatoly. Nikita also tough player, 9th place finisher. Pedro, very tough Brazilian, talented young guy, and Barak, who's had some good results recently, played a nice game as well. I'm gonna pick up the action right on the flop. Ace-9 suited, Queen-10 suited. A lot of money in the middle. Queen-10 suited, likely interested, does float. And that is your action turn, Mustafa. If you got a late night dinner to attend, this might have been the one to send us into this could be the end, man. This could be like, this has got so much. I mean, what else is happening here? 2.3 in the million, floats the flop, hits the turn. Ace-9 of diamonds does pick up the nut flush draw, could still have the best hand. This has got the makings of the pot.
But a lot of diamond came this final table, huh? I'm still positive about diamond or ace.
Still in the diamond. You really believe that's a likely scenario?
Like the 3 of diamond, something like that.
He likes the emoji 7. He just calls though. The good news is he's gonna have chips left here. He's gonna have chips left. 2.8. This is sort of like the World Cup final. It was a blowout. It was close. Then the thing, even at one point, France had the lead, even technically, in the PKs. Mbappe stuffs it first. They're up. They took technically a slight lead in the competition, just like you did here. But now they miss a shot. They miss opportunity. It's kind of getting like, who's going to get the winning hand? You know, this is sort of like a remake of the final, the World Cup final.
It's okay. It's 1:30 a.m. If I lose, I go sleep happy.
And if you win, what are you going to do if you win?
I go sleep happier.
Jack 9, 6, 4. Ooh, limp. Show me that limp. There's my man. Raytor knows how to get his man. And there it is. The full bait and switch. Oh my God, has been called. Mustafa, nothing funny. Pure. Is it a sweat? No. Current sweat. 98% is high. That is 100 on the turn. Lock the doors, call a doctor, get strapped in. We have got a winner. Raytor is a 2-time Super Million champion. I'm going to a nice dinner. If I wasn't going to Bahamas before, I'm definitely going now. I'm going to cash in on that. That is for sure. And look at that, 302,000. What an epic finish from Raytor. Absolutely, really brilliantly played.
He played well. He played really well.
Mustafa, we've covered a lot. We've talked about a lot. Give me your final thoughts on this match today. What stood out for you?
I mean, to be honest, it was a great final table. The winner deserved. I think he played overall the best in all the final table. He took the right spot. He became extremely aggressive in the right moment to switch. And he was a bit imprevable. And I really liked his strategy, to be honest. And I think he's the one overall that had the best strategy how to play a final table of all this. I didn't like Sergi too much in the beginning. Was too much full pressure, I would say. And he lost a bit that advantage that he had in some situations. But overall, was very fun final table to watch with a great host, and I had a great time.
Well, listen, Mustafa Kanit, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to all the people who participated in the giveaways. Good luck to you guys. Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will be back for Super Millions next week on Tuesday, 1:45 p.m. Eastern. Very special guest, very good friend of mine as well. So we'll see you next week. Thank you so much, Mustafa. You're a legend. Appreciate the time. And guys, please give him a follow on Instagram, Twitter, Mustafa Kanit. Follow him, 12 million plus in live earnings. Great guy and a ambassador of the game of poker. Longtime friend as well. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon, and I'll catch you in the Bahamas.
Thank you, guys. Take care.